seasoned poets. So while y'all make dollars, we'll be making sense. Y'all be checking these niggas, we'll be doing mic checks like 1, 2, 1, 2, you do the math equals 6. My state of mind is 7. I'm from a galaxy beyond heaven where angels only true religion to be fly. Just a mic and open mind. I dream with open eyes, spit Armageddon to ghetto children telepathically and they scat like gibberish. Armstrong these poets for their rhymes and wordplay. Fuck fire, I bathe in eternal flame. Stole the sun's name, I'm biblical. This science too deep to dissect. My DNA contains the remains of Osiris, I'm godlike. With 88 constellations in my left hand and a mic in my right. This could be the start of something cosmic. Say word. This is hip hop. Yeah, yeah. We about to get in, man. Lego. Look, since I was 13, I've been on a mission to make my presence known as one of the illest to spit on the microphone. Your career so injury prone, spitting spurs to you Lakers, sweeping niggas out early. All a part of the grind, I'm aiming to do it major. You Ricky Bobby sloppy, I shake and bake your Talladega. I'm self-made, you self-suffer, temporary famous fast paper. Used to the poison fan, so you knock my flavor. Lyricism on them, wear it better when it's on fire. When on the writers, leaving authentic attire. Rappers is the worst position that you play is in my lyric Karma Sutra. Meaning in every verse, it don't matter what move you make, the flow will fuck your career and let them press play before Ray J say it in first. Rap is what I do, hip hop is what I live, MC is what I am, classic is what it is. I'm not your average rapper, I'm an MC. I dismiss D, shift D, off D, shift C, D gifted, recognize the illest when you see me. I'm not your average rapper, I'm an MC. I dismiss D, shift D, off D, shift yeah. D gifted, recognize the illest when you see me. You see me at it, you feel the havoc, you see them niggas rapping, you see me kill them, tapping rapping rhythm with verses exposed to acting in them. My road to success is clear, brushing off the fender bender, ignoring pretenders and snakes. I smell the venom, spit and plug the drain and flood the city with lyricism. Emerging lyrical problems since I was born, bars like the heads off you birds, I spit Osborns. I'm not your average rapper, I'm an MC. I dismiss D, shift D, off D, shit C, D gifted, recognize the illest when you see me. I'm not your average rapper, I'm an MC. I dismiss D, shift D, off D. Man, Lego, look, better get ready. Hope we get it better, so give me rapping the shit on. See me on the ground, nigga, know I'm aiming to make it. I got them with their hand up like I'm about to put them on. Hand up in my pot, nigga, get on. Nigga, you can rock with the boy, you gotta twist it. I'ma rap circles round you, niggas get lapped on the track for practice, nigga. Forget what you figure, better know I'm from a different breed. In every line and every book, lyrics of my bleed. On you niggas I feed, murder I spit. Give me the track, I'm bringing it back and it's a classic hit. Ending upon a lyrical bomb, let it blow. One of the illest in the city saying let it echo. Do it from the get-go, aiming for the top, and once I get up on the throne, a nigga thinking I'ma let go. No! I'm not a rapper. I've grown to be an MC.
Y'all know who that is?
Yes.
You sure? You sure they know who that is?
That's my favorite.
Baby, listen. That was Mr. Isoja.
In the front, H in the back.
Baby, listen.
Columbus,
this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And I'm Kiki with the E.
And it's Misha, Miss Hotspot. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen, on another lovely, beautiful Thursday.
Yes, we are.
We have a wonderful guest and another one on the way. Do you want to introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, I'm Mike Harrison, a barber here in Columbus. My hair visions on Bryce Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's what's up.
That's right.
Entrepreneurship.
Plug you in.
Somewhat independent contractor, technically.
Same difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't clocked in nowhere.
Right.
Right.
You
Like
control
that.
that. You control that.
Go
You
to
know
work
what I
when
mean?
I want to.
Right.
I know that's
You
right.
decide today you're not going in. That's just what it is.
And that's the trap, the freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
I
like
ain't
Uber.
I can't.
Listen,
I'm
it's,
over
it's
it.
beautiful.
Day job, I'm at the plantation at the day job.
Oh, yeah.
Uber,
Yeah.
come and go at the plantation.
Baby, listen.
They moved me up to the big house at the plantation, though, so I'm in the big house. Big master.
That's because you light skinned.
You check
So we're going to go ahead and...
You hate it.
hating shit. You right. I ain't want y'all know over there with them old dirty ass field niggas. Them hoes was dirty. Let me stop.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
That was not a skin joke. That was literally them hoes was dirty.
Okay. Let's be clear.
Let's be clear.
Let's be clear.
I like my chocolate. Just let's be clear. So don't be coming on my page all hateful and shit.
You racist.
Everybody's sensitive this week, so I had to iron that out.
Ooh,
You all skin. Okay.
You know they sensitive on SC.
You know they super sensitive, but we're gonna move on along because we really don't care. Today is about love and versus lust.
Gotta love the lust.
That L
Okay,
word.
the double L words. I wanted to talk about this because a lot of people get this confused. What is the difference?
Most definitely.
Between the two? Like, I need you to be clear on what's the difference between the two.
See, people know the definition, the difference.
Sometimes
they don't
they
know
don't.
what the action look like and feel like.
Exactamundo. They don't know the feeling.
So when they in the moment, it feel like love.
You're like, oh, it's love at
That's
first
lust.
sight. Rebuke you in the name. That's the flesh.
That's lust. It's lust at first sight.
That is your carnal
Cut it out.
work.
Your eyes
very
very love
strong
what you saw, but you do not love that person.
No,
Rebuke
I
you in the
lust over
name.
Michael B. Jordan every day.
Baby, listen. Whew. I just got a
Trey
tingle on my
Songz is on my
spine.
screenshot. I lust for that man.
I
Love.
wouldn't mind
I
loving him either.
I wouldn't mind
That's
loving him either, but we
I
got
would
to
have
get
to
to
get to
know
know
him.
that. I got to get to know that. What I
Yeah.
see on
Right,
the
'cause they still
TV
people.
is totally different.
Yeah, about that.
So what you actually get to know somebody and you really get to dig in deep, that's when that love comes.
Yeah.
This is true.
That infatuation with the skin, with the flesh, what they look like, how they make your privates feel is a totally different entity.
You ain't
I
never
felt like I was in school when you just said that. How they make your privates feel. Like, I felt kind of awkward. Like, shit.
feel like we shouldn't even be discussing.
All you saying?
I'm just saying.
That's funny.
that would be the cornerstone of lust.
Yeah.
How they make your privates feel,
There's a lot of relationships out here built on lust.
Baby,
for sure.
Having relations.
let me
And
tell
then they
you.
trying to figure out why they in the
Let me tell you, a lot of people are in that situation.
Oh, yeah.
And they really aren't even waking up to it.
Mm-mm.
And it's so sad.
They trapped by the sex. It's the D.
Good sex will keep you asleep.
You ain't never lied.
I mean, for good sex keep the worst relationship going on forever.
That's true.
And bad sex will tear a good couple apart right now.
That is true. Because I'm out.
Baby,
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I got needs.
I tried it.
We gonna work on it first.
like that. We gonna work on it. I'm
gonna work some books, some
Listen,
videos.
I'm gonna give you the good old light, like the dude on
Yeah,
the
we
airline,
might even go to
on the
class.
air. Listen on
If
the
I like it
runway.
like that.
This hit this button, but if you miss, I can't help you.
Gotta be on target.
I need you to hit the target.
Stay in the bullseye.
Listen,
Stay
I'm
there.
You
not
already
gonna-
knew it was gonna be bad, right?
I will try to teach you the parts of me that I need you to hit. Literally. Like,
Not a
I
good
need you
teacher.
to.
See, look.
I am. I will teach you. I will like put
Bring
your
me
hand
through.
certain places. You gotta pay attention. I'm not gonna be vocal because
I'm not
I
a
don't
good
want your
teacher.
ego to be damaged. But I will be like, hey, babe, can you?
Well, I
just
guess
like
I
that.
got-
I
I
don't
guess
feel
have
like
to
a
be fair.
man's ego should be damaged by that, though.
It should not.
It shouldn't,
I
but it
don't-
does.
Yeah,
This is Mitch's these days.
yeah,
It does.
it does. Insecure guys. I feel like if I'm not doing what I need to be doing, because everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
So what worked on my last one, might
This
not
is
work
true.
for you at all.
Correct.
And so if I'm not hitting the bullseye, move my hand a little to the left, right. Just get
Tweak it a
me
little
on
bit.
target.
Help me out.
Yeah, help me
me
out. I don't feel like that should bruise a man's ego if he's secure.
It shouldn't.
Listen.
It should actually tell you. I mean, that's a hint. This is
There's
what
a
we
lot
telling
of
That is
you.
life
life insecure
lessons.
niggas out here.
Yeah, this is what we saying. Like, this is what I need you to do for life's sake. I mean, everybody got to learn. I'm not a good teacher, but I'm a great student.
Tact would
Yes.
be important. in that situation.
But that's
and I'm a fast learner at that.
Listen, I'm gonna play this song real quick because we got a guest coming in, and then we're gonna start this all fresh. So this is, since we're talking about pleasure,
right on in.
Here
I'll
go
be hating
pleasure.
today.
I can't.
A little bit.
I hate it.
It's just different. She got me anxious, our anatomy speaking the same language, and I've been waiting all day to have this conversation. Caress her little confessions, we can tell it all. Only secrets between these sheets is Vicky's. Cloud down beneath her feet, let's take it higher. The ecstasy killed the pill, the pleasure, the supplier got her rolling. Composure I'm holding as she sits me back in this chair. Silhouette vision intoxicating from her feet to her hair. Bites her bottom lip, touching her body, watching me stare. Bend over and make it jump, slowly take off her pumps. Tongue kiss to the air. She told me closed mouths don't get fed tonight. Maniac when she got it, a brainiac with an appetite, and she know I'm gonna feed her right. I can't wait to return the favor. Let's wake the neighbors tonight. Wrap your legs around my shoulders. Let's make you rain in this heat. Why you staring at my face when you know it's your favorite seat? When I'm giving you that. Look, I got her open. Typhoon every time I touch her, I got her soaking. And every moan instrumental to my motion. Beautiful compliment when I get rhythmic with this instrument. And her back arches as she curls her toes in. Gripping the sheets when she moves to my rhythm. Now she winding with every stroke. We lost in this euphoric world. It's only meant for two. Nothing will interrupt the switch of positions abrupt. And I'm working to quake your earth until you erupt. Kissing your neck is where the fire starts. Inferno as the passion marks. Now I'm in it to win it. Your hands pushing me back, don't run. I'ma pull you close till I'm done. When I put that tongue, you thinking twister in it. Smack it there so you know the deal. Watching you making those love faces so I know it's real. Gentlemen with class until I get you alone. With this bone, I'm a thug, your harmony, letting me know that I'm giving you that.
Listen, I just like that part.
We can tell.
Clearly.
Right, clearly.
Haters. This is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And I am Kiki with the E.
Miss Misha, Miss Hotspot. We are in the building. We got men's in the building today. We like when we have our men's. Our returning guest, Mr. David G.
Hi.
He loves us.
We love him.
And our new guest,
Mike Harrison.
Mike Harrison.
How y'all doing?
For those of you who don't know, he is a Facebook friend of all three of the Curvilinear Radio ladies. So see what happens.
You know, we like to
You
hear
two
from
can be
the,
on
we
the
like
show.
to hear from the community. You know,
Yes.
keep it local.
Today we are discussing love versus lust.
My specialty.
Listen.
Your specialty. Oh boy.
Lust.
Love
This is gonna get
word.
great already.
You already know I'm on a roll.
I can't.
Let's do it.
I can't
Filled
with
up the
y'all.
scented jar already.
Got a lot of energy to let off. You know what I'm saying?
I can't. So,
We're gonna get you to like one of those AA meetings where it's like, "Hi, I have a problem. Hey, what's your problem? I like to wherever."
They have one of those. I might actually need one.
I can't rebuke you in the name. Anyway, so we're talking about lust
with it, girl.
versus love. So, just in case you aren't aware, the viewers, what lust is, I'm going to tell you. Okay.
Let us know. Let
Straight
them know.
from Google.
Yep.
Definition.
Listen, you gotta learn. You
Hang on,
gonna
we
learn
need to
today?
do the Erykah Badu drum.
I hate you. Very strong sexual desire.
Just that simple.
It's just that simple.
About sums it up.
That sums it up.
That's
Very
very strong.
So when I say this, when people get confused between what love is and what lust is, David, what do you think?
One is empowering, one is blinding.
Nice.
Please tell us more.
And I thought long and hard about this. And now I work with children, so I've got to make the story appropriate. I just did just taught not too long ago where they were talking about Samson and Delilah, and we were talking about, man, what did Delilah have to do to get that secret out of Samson? I can't imagine.
I can.
She had to be great at something.
Who asked this question?
Probably Scrabble.
Okay. Go ahead.
But lust is going to make you do something stupid. Like just in that situation. Lust put...
Love does that. Love does that too.
See, love makes you think about doing something stupid
and
continuously doing it because you know that person will still be there. Because that's love. Because you can look past the fact that, hey, I've done this incredibly dumb thing, but you know what? You're all right. You're still all right to me. Again, back to the last time I'm here, thinking about the third row seating with you, girl. It'll be all right. Lust, on the other hand, you will do the dumb thing without thinking about it. You will absolutely do something stupid
that you really don't want to
look at Instagram.
That feels great.
I can't.
Well, you put it like that.
I guess I can see what you mean by that. Yeah,
I can believe that because you're right.
Okay,
Love is premeditated. Lust is
okay. Let's put it in the simplest terms. I see your Facebook all the time where you're talking about dudes getting blocked out of your message and everything. Lust sends you the picture and then the hey girl, what's up? Love would be like, hey honey, how are you? My name is so and so. Like I'm trying to build something as opposed to I'm trying to get something.
Well, that depends on the guy because sometimes they start off all like that and then like three songs, three conversations in, boom, here come a dick pic. I'm just saying. But I get yes. I mean, it really depends on the actual person.
You ever sent him one back?
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
It wasn't mine.
Oh, y'all ain't
Of
playing.
course.
Yeah, don't send me that. If I don't ask to see it,
Yeah.
don't send me that. And see, I've never been a woman that has been.
I have.
I ain't got no. So if I want to see it, I will ask.
And so don't be like, send me a picture. I'll send you a penis as long as a horse and be like, happy
should
Christmas.
be some type of offense for sending something like that unsolicited, I believe.
There is actually. There is.
Good.
Yeah, you can actually.
I could charge.
If she was to actually go to the court, they could literally be in legal trouble for that.
Good.
There are people who have gotten in trouble behind.
There's kids that are getting in trouble for sending their private parts to other kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's kids. I mean, like seriously, and I don't feel like you should be on what they call that the
list. I know what you're
the
talking
list.
about. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As a child, I don't feel like you
list.
should. Yeah, sex offender.
Well, you go on the list if you get caught peeing in public.
Not if you send it to your girlfriend or you know what I'm saying. If it was solicited,
Well, the thing
I don't feel. But if parents will,
Y'all shouldn't even talk
do it.
Well, if they minors, then
yeah.
I mean,
Minors are getting on the list for sending their penis pics. Girls too.
Well, technically, it's
sending their pics because it's child pornography.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
And if you share it, that's even worse.
Look, I want to know.
This just kind of took a weird.
Yeah, this made my
It
stomach
did.
turn real
It always does. This welcome to Curvilinear Radio. That's why we say
Just follow the line.
Just follow the line.
Yeah, this went like super left.
And then we'll bring it right back.
We'll be right back. So talking about the flesh and sharing the flesh.
Yes.
Okay. Lust to me is what you physically see and what you actually imagine of what you want to do to that person, and when you get it, it's like, oh my God, it comes infatuation. And infatuation does not to me ever lead to love.
No,
Never?
Because never.
But it's fun for those
if you are,
for
because
it.
to me, if I'm infatuated with you, I'm being selfish. Selfish is totally separate to me.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I'm over here just thinking about everything that you can do for me, you know what I'm saying,
Absolutely.
and all the gratification that I can get from you physically, I'm not thinking about you as a human being and what we can grow to. I'm thinking about I need to keep you right here. I don't want to share you with nobody else. I'm coming infatuated with you. That's not developing to love.
Right.
And a lot of people feel like, oh, because he cares about me, he doesn't want me to be with nobody else. That's love. No, boo. No,
Nah, you just got a pretty man.
no, boo.
I think the problem is everybody.
I don't even
knows
think that's lust. I think that's just pure controlling issues.
Yeah,
it is, but that is a trigger. Lust, infatuation. That's a trigger. That's a deep desire for somebody.
Right.
I'm pulling you in off of what you can do for me sexually. What I feel like your image is for me, not as you as a person and being my equal.
I feel like I understand you. Like you can go from lust to infatuation to ownership to toxicity to like jealousy.
Yes,
that type of thing. Yeah.
One word is different. And so you said when it gets that deep, yes, infatuation. But lust is just a strong sexual desire. I think lust can lead to love.
Yes.
Lust can lead.
It can.
To love.
I think it has
all these
to.
L words.
Yeah. I mean, you lust after them first, and then you love them.
Nah.
Some people.
Yeah, some, not always.
Those depends on
like
that.
David. Because that lust
on the
just
trail
might
you
need to
go.
be that one night stand. You just never.
Nah. I'm offended by one night stands. I can make you breakfast in the morning, even if it is just a bowl of cereal. You could stay. You ain't got to creep out. I can take you
Ain't nothing
home.
wrong with that. I mean,
I was never offended by him until I got kicked the fuck out of somebody's house. That kind of changed my whole,
See, right.
And
See, the rule of one night stand is you don't stay
Why
long
you
enough.
like?
Yeah, I mean, this is somebody I
I'm not looking
like.
for one night stands.
right.
When I was young, I wasn't looking for like one night
No,
stands.
I mean,
No one looks for.
I mean, there was a period of time where
Can't say
your name is a lot of commitment right now. So no, I'm not even gonna joke about that. There was a time where it's just like, what are you doing now? So yeah, but majority of my life, I'm not looking for one night stands.
Well, yeah, no one's.
You're a good guy.
No, I definitely wasn't looking for one night stands.
Man cry.
I can't with y'all. I can't. So you feel like if you meet somebody, you're automatically you lust after them?
No, because I'm looking completely
And you
different.
feel like if you lust after them, your flesh is just like, I need this person that can actually lead to you being in love with them?
No, see, because if
I
I lust
lust
after
for
you
somebody
and I
and don't
first saw
even
you
have
and I
no
feel like,
intentions on it.
nah, I'm not doing all that.
You can lust without even, you're not going to, you're not going to fuck them. So
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't.
Yeah, sometimes you do, and they become one night stands.
Well then, okay, because that's the thing. If you
I'm just saying, I've had
let's
two.
just go there.
Sometimes you don't think it's gonna stop right there, and sometimes it don't.
Well, if you, okay,
Very
on
true.
my
Rules with one night stands.
on the way that I think about things, if
Rules
you
are made to
fucking,
be
you don't go
broken.
into no relationship. If you're trying to have sex or making love, that's how you go into a relationship. You just fucking. That's just it. It's just body to body. There's no emotion. There's nothing being shared.
Correct.
So,
We don't even
like
need to
that.
exchange names.
Right. You're right.
You're right. Say that line again. He was like,
I don't
that's
know
too
about
much.
that one.
Like he said the last time he was right here, he said, when you share names, that's too much. That's like, you telling me
That's a
too
lot
much.
of commitment.
Really?
That's a lot of commitment.
And I'm sorry.
That's a lot of commitment. I said you had a pretty mouth, and I like your hair. So
All right, savage.
Savage.
I mean, that's just reality. We don't need to exchange numbers.
right.
Take my good guy comment.
So do you feel like when
For
you
what?
get that actual gratification of actually fulfilling that desire, that if that other person is open to it, that you would actually develop something?
I never go into anything with expectations
As
ever.
always.
Never. Like you never can kind of tell where something would go.
She a savage.
Very much so.
She's a
Trust me.
savage.
I didn't even.
I go into everything.
Personal life.
I go into everything with a thought of where it's going to lead me. And I'm sorry, I just can't. And when I go into a relationship, a friendship, I think about that, and that's why I be over here thinking of scenarios in my head, and I end up hurting my feelings before I even go.
And
Well, that's because
you just took it right out of my mouth. I mean, you know, when you go into things with expectations and shit doesn't turn out the way that you expected, you get disappointed. And that was the whole thing with me. Like, you know, y'all friends with me on Facebook. You know, there's a lot of girls on my Facebook making a lot of noise. You know, meeting them and all of that. Like, you know, okay, we talking about lust. You see a picture, you know, oh, okay, you know, start talking to her and everything. But what's going on is you kind of make up like a personality in your head to go along with this person, you know, and so you're, you know, basically developing expectations for this person
Right. You're making a
that you don't know.
Well, damn.
And then you meet the person and you're fucking disappointed because they don't live up to the expectations for the personality that you gave them in your head.
Right, you reading the words in your tone. They saying in a whole
nother tone.
Right.
Just like Texas. Because I do that all the time. I'll be like, hold up, why are you using capital letters? Hold up, boo-boo. You yelling at me. I don't like that.
There it is. And that person may not have anything like that in their head when they send it, So it's like, if you go into things open with no expectations, I feel like, at the very least, you cut down the disappointment, and just being open and receiving things as they are. I feel like that's made it a lot easier for me dating. Them expectations. See, you break down hard every time.
It's so hard for me dating, and I'm like, fuck it. I'll be single forever.
I think it's something different.
Be single forever. I just can't.
And I don't want to think like that because I want to have kids one day. You want to do like the whole family thing. You want to be able to share the little stupid moments that you have in your life, so they don't do it again, or you got to go to the hospital for them or bail them out. But I go in there somewhere.
I'm sorry.
I like how he just within 10 seconds takes the situation into this.
I can't. But go ahead. I'm listening.
Your imagination, David. I love it.
I'm just saying, but you want to have that to where like you think you could grow somebody to where if we're going out, either one of us has the expectation like we might want to do this repeatedly, or please just make your intentions known to me because we can just get appetizers and get out of here because it's right.
I hate him so much.
But if we're not on the same game plan, then where it's like, oh, what are you trying to do? Oh, well, I just want to go back to your place. I was talking about with your life. All right, check, please. So,
it just leaves just like that.
It happens.
Listen, it does.
It really sure. And I always wanted to know that with a man because as women we get that all the time, and it drives me crazy. Like I'm not that kind of chick, and that's what makes me think like, is there a lot of women really out here like that? Just like come to my house, come kick it with me, and we ain't even went on a date yet. Like. I ain't seen you in no
actually
be a baby mama. Nah, I've seen a lot of specials on CNN.
I get a lot of that complaint actually. You didn't even take me out to dinner. Shit.
Well, I think you got to put. I at least try to.
Why should she have to ask you to?
If she's gonna fuck me first.
That's understandable,
right? Like if I don't have to, if we meet up, have a conversation. But that was.
Well, wait. How the hell do you get mad at the one? Wait, I'm confused.
No, she got mad at him.
That's what I'm saying. As the woman, how the hell you get mad?
Yeah.
That you didn't go out on a date first when you set the terms.
They all out here.
Because she wanted you to be like, hey, before we fuck, let me take you to dinner.
I'm going.
No.
That don't even make no sense.
To what, a man? What's your mind?
Like, you just offered your vagina on a silver platter. You are dinner, boo.
That's something wrong
make it
with
clear.
It. All right, that means that there's something wrong with it if you got to give it away for free. All right, so let's not do that. I don't know if I agree with that, bro. No, my thing is maybe because I'm in a different place in life to where 25 to 28. Well, David, just come over. Well, let's just go for a drive. 28 on. Well, David, let's just come over. For what? I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't want to just see you. Like, granted, I want to earn it. Maybe that's where I'm at right now.
Oh, it's not many. It's got a whole lot.
I'm trying to earn everything about you. I'm trying to build you up.
You invite a guy over. Generally,
they're not made like David no more.
Generally, I ain't gonna.
They're like a needle in a haystack.
Still, but generally, if you go invite a man over, he's coming.
No,
he's coming.
Literally.
He's skeeting. Okay.
Now, maybe if we're together. And you want to do like something, right? If we're together and we're there, we're building up things. You're just like, hey, come on over, and then you answer the door butt naked. I've earned that. I feel like because I would do the same thing for you. I was like, Dave, what are you doing today? Inviting you over so I can stick my face between your thighs. So hey,
literally. All right, now, David.
I feel like
about that life.
I really don't see women as that different from us men. I really don't. And so I think with that, sometimes, some girls just go. But I think sometimes, in a situation where you've had good conversations, you've been on a nice date or two, Yeah, maybe she just wants some dick, and you know, maybe she just wants it as bad as you do, you know. And so I tend not to really judge off that. And I also kind of have a problem. I'm with, you know, I'm really into psychology, and so for me, the thought process behind that is something that's kind of always bothered me. You know, that if a woman gives herself to you too fast, there's something wrong with her. You know, and being a barber, I hear that a lot. I can't take her serious, man. She let me fuck on the first night today. What is it that makes a woman dirty after you've touched her? Like, what is that saying?
That
about
makes sense because you didn't
man?
have to take it on the first night,
right?
You'd have been like, oh no, girls, just watch the walking.
So I mean, you know, different strokes, different foes. I think men really get cast with like a wide brush, like we all fit neatly in this little box, and I feel like we do that a lot to women. And really, you know, one thing I found dating is that, you know, women, especially black women, y'all are as different and varied an individual as, you know, as anybody. And so, you know, you really, I feel like you got to be careful with the assumptions. And
I mean, that's right up there with, you know, a man can sleep with 15 women this week, but if I sleep with 2, I'm a hoe.
Nah.
But he's a player.
No,
you're all double standards in life.
Oh, my nigga. One night. Just saying.
But at the same time,
but if I have 2 in 1 month, I'm a hoe. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, double standards are a part of life. Yeah. If a fire breaks out in this motherfucker right now, me and David are gonna be expected to carry one of y'all and a half right out of here, you know, and let the women and children go first while we burn up. It's a double standard, you know, like we are the men, you know, protectors, this and that. You know, it's double standards. Y'all get away with shit that we can't too. Y'all can move in ways that we don't. I can't show my titties to a cop and get out of it too.
In a week.
I don't. That's a lot of time you got to invest in that. I'm trying to do 12, but
not 12.
Not 12.
I understand.
It's a lot of time. I got a job.
I know that's right.
I definitely couldn't be a part of that 12 because it takes a lot of time over here. I ain't got time for that. I can't.
It's a lot of Gatorade you're going through. A lot of Red Bull.
I hate him.
Okay, well, let's bring it down to 6.
Nice to know that he cares about his electrolytes during that time.
I ain't trying to give number 1 the best, and then number 8, 9, and 10 just kind of like, what was like? We're trying to give him some grade A.
There's a big stereotype that women who move off of their lust and their flesh is considered a Jezebel or a whore. And it's sad because I might see you and be attracted to you and just be like, okay, I really like him. I think I want to have sex with him.
But
I could see David and be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. You never know what she was in that moment. It could be just your vibe. She could have not had sex for 2 months, 2 weeks, a year. You never know. And then she finally is like, I've been holding this damn kitty cat for damn it. I don't give a fuck. The next nigga that come up to me, he gonna get it today.
I don't think
that don't make her hoe. That doesn't make her hoe or fast that she wanted to. Her flesh was an urge.
Right? Because this chicks out here holding themselves.
I mean, I don't think the problem is the label. I think the problem is how much y'all care about the label.
Exactly. And we care about the. I'm gonna say Mary cares about the label. I don't care about
every woman.
I care about the label.
No woman wants to be called a hoe. And don't mind and I'm not speaking of all, you know, not nowhere near all, but I mean, you know, there's a lot of women out there that don't mind being hoes.
Shit, like my mother used to say, if you're gonna be a hoe,
you fucking
be a queen hoe.
Don't call me one, baby. You see what I'm saying? So
some of them be like, I am a house. They don't. It's that's a facade. They really don't want to be considered that. No. It's just that their issues, either history or whatever they're fighting from, is leading them to be promiscuous. Well, first that does not mean that they want to be, or it's them trying to save face because they have that label. So since you're gonna call me, I'm gonna wear it like it's a damn S on my chest. You know?
See,
I'm sorry.
No, you good. I just
I feel like some women find empowerment in, you know, taking control of their sexuality and casting off that label. And
some women do.
Like and I, you know, I prefer that.
Like, those are the ones that move in silence, though. They're not out here. I never got
they don't wear the black.
I fucked you. It's the ones that are really moving in silence. They ain't out here. You ain't gonna know who they having sex with.
For sure.
Because they are very...
They a smart hoe.
They smart about who they have sex with. They with the ones that keep their lips closed.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And they always ain't moving in groups. They ain't messing with your cousin, your brother.
Yeah, they have rules.
They have rules and they have standards.
Well, if you're going to be a hoe, don't be a broke hoe.
Baby,
be a clean hoe. And be a smart hoe
at all.
Hey, it's
well, no one's really a hoe, because let's be real. Hoes get paid. First of all, let's be real. Hoes get paid. So nobody's really a hoe. They got hoe tendencies.
Prostitutes get paid. Well,
and
hoes get paid.
Some hoes don't get paid.
But them is broke hoes.
Yeah, right.
But they still hoes.
There's always.
That's when you call them a free hoe. I guarantee you won't be more pissed that you call them a free hoe versus just a hoe.
You always paying for it as a guy.
Well, yeah.
Now, how much?
They don't believe that. Can you say that again? One more time.
You always paying for it as a guy.
Thank you.
You know how much, how little.
And I think that's the difference between like love and lust. Because in lust, you're paying for it. In love, it's
an investment.
It's a Tuesday. It's an investment. It's time. It's what I want to do.
Right.
It's not like something like, man, take her out to dinner. She's trying to go to Cooper's Hawk. She ain't no Cooper's Hawk girl. On the other hand, love. Love would be like, so we got reservations at the Ocean Club.
You got labels on what restaurant to take the girl.
Hey, some hoes is not Cooper's Hawk.
My nigga said, if you care about it,
you got a different caliber. Some of them is McDonald's dinners, and some of them can get the Cooper's Hawk. And then you got the ones in between. Everybody can't get that bill. You know how much that is? Girl, bye.
For me, that's more about what you can appreciate.
This is true.
You know, because if I love you, it doesn't matter where we eat. We can have Raising Cane's. We can go get some private chef to come to the house and make fried chicken because I just didn't want to go out. I just want you there.
I don't know, fam. Have you ever taken
the private chef?
You ever took a hood?
And then you can send the chef on.
He said, "Have you ever took a hood?"
I'm saying
I got real angry because she couldn't even appreciate it.
And that's what I'm talking about, right? Like, as I asked my man, I said, you know how to act. Right. Like, I was in love with a girl or whatever. You know, we had a relationship going on a while back.
Trying to show some culture.
Right. I'm trying to bring you into my world, okay? You know, the Mount Vernon is cool, but that shit ends. You know what I mean? It's a whole other city out here. And, you know, I took her to Mr. Sushi out and get Hannah and everything. Nice. And, you know, I'm trying to tell her how to eat it. Yeah, a little bitch at the table unrolling the shit.
Why she gotta be a little bitch? No. I just died in the inside.
No, because she probably drove that part. Like, he was trying to be like, look, I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to invest in you. I'm trying to invest in you.
You know what pisses me off about this moment right here is that there's these bitches out here that's getting this treatment and don't even respect it.
Nah.
Here I can't even get a picnic in the park. I'm just saying, I'd appreciate that better. Listen, continue.
Girls really like picnics.
Yes.
What? Yeah. That's more sentimental.
We gotta do a picnic.
Okay.
You just say, babe, let's go downtown and walk.
Swing on the swing.
It's not even about that.
Bring me back to my childhood. Just talk and just have a good laugh. That's a date to me.
For a picnic, you taking me out to a restaurant. To me, I see it as
next time I see you, I'm hitting you in the face.
Taking me out to a restaurant is easy.
Out.
It's easy for you to. I booked a restaurant and just take me somewhere where you done probably took ain't no telling how many other chicks. Versus you take the time, think about it, make something to eat, pack it into a thing, take effort, get the blanket out, roll it out into. You took the time to think about. I'm gonna actually do a picnic. I'm gonna make the food that she's gonna eat. Versus, it's easy to book a restaurant, take me out to eat, or go to Applebee's and catch the 2 for $20. Right. That's simple. That's easy.
Not every girl likes this.
Hold on. Not everybody.
Hold on. Appreciate a picnic.
But a girl who works hard,
we're not
who's
going
a mother.
Thank you. I'm
women
just saying.
Women who are hard workers, they care about themselves. You see, they pay attention to little details. Them are the kind of women that like stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you take a extra step, that to me is more than anything. If you ain't even got to tell me, we can just show up at the downtown and be like, "Hey, babe," I'm like, "Oh, this is so sweet."
Speaking of
detail, might get some little extra,
I feel like that's something that a lot of women that I've spoken to, I feel like y'all aren't detail oriented enough when it comes to differentiating between lust and love and like a man's intentions towards you.
We are until we get the D, then we get distracted.
And I understand.
That's just being honest. Well, for me anyway.
I said, speak for yourself. High five.
Some.
Some girls get dickmatized and some don't. I'm not one of those people that
love is blinding.
Your actions,
love it.
I get actionmanized. However you want to say it. Your actions is what makes me feel.
You just say
actionmanized. Yep, I made my own word.
I love it.
Never use that word again.
I'm just saying. That's the kind of shit that gets me going.
I've heard
your penis doesn't mean anything to me. Like for real, I done been with. I didn't know what the hell he was doing. But his actions made me like, oh my God, I love you. Like that is what makes me more than anything.
His actions was the stimulus.
Yes.
The action.
And,
for sure.
But some girls, all they need is this and they, what you want me to do?
Them is also the ones with a drawer full of toys.
I'm good.
Well, they got a drawer for the toys. What they all got over the...
Eventually, you want them meat bones and that heartbeat coming through. Go ahead.
I was
you
gonna
can't
say that motherfucker
jump.
can't hold you and talk to you. Okay, that's why I never got it. And I worked at the Lions Den for 3 years when I was younger, and that that was something that was an insecurity I had to get over in the relationship I was in.
So you saw the girl coming up with just like, can I get that gift wrap?
Oh man, listen, I learned a whole lot working at that.
Hey, I've spent a few hours in the Lions Den.
Listen,
I don't do toys, but it's a very interesting place.
So you critiquing movies now?
No, I like the oils and stuff.
And that is how women shop, bro. Yeah, like
I don't like the penetration toys. That's just too much.
So when you go into the Lions Den, there's movies, there's magazines, and there's toys, costumes, all kinds. Everybody's been the one. Men buy movies.
Period.
We might buy condoms and High Times magazines and shit.
You a lie. They be buying them flashes. They be buying a rubber vagina.
What the hell is
that?
I don't know, man.
The flashlight.
She's talking about the flashlight.
It's like it look. Either you can get one that look like a lips, or you can get one that look like a vagina. You can get one that look like a butthole, and you just it look like a flashlight.
And 3 years working in that store, I probably sold as many of them as I did 10, 12.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And I thought the most disturbing thing that I saw in there was Benoit balls. But go ahead.
Oh no.
I think it was just disturbing what people do with them.
I think you must have been blocking out some stuff.
Yeah, I was.
You walked through like this.
I ignored the whole toy section. Like, see, this whole thing of oils right here. That's what I want right here.
Selective vision.
Right.
I'll get down.
But a lot of times I feel like that's what y'all do with men. To bring back the point, the selective vision. You see what you want to see. I said,
well, you're right.
I said that on Facebook the other day. You don't have to lie to a woman. If she like you enough, she'll lie to herself.
Because I don't see no man wearing pants off his ass. That's complete selective.
That is so true.
Oh, I've done that for a female before too. So yeah.
You did what for a female?
Well, you thought that it was going to be great, and then you get there. It's like when you think, like you see it looks like cola, and you think it's going to be a nice cold Pepsi. And then you grab the glass and it's a room temperature open RC cola. And hey, well, I mean, I was thirsty, so I guess I gotta drink it, even though it's probably flat too. This is not good. But hey, I got a drink. I got a drink. I mean, hey, I said I wanted
the drink back. I mean, you put the drink back down, go get something else to drink.
I pour that shit in the sink.
But it looked pretty. And it looked good on your arm, right? Looked pretty, looked good on your arm. And you justified, and it was justified, like, it can get better. Like, it can get better, it can get better. No. No.
Okay, so let me ask this to you two gentlemen and ladies, if y'all want to dive in. When it comes to trust and lust, do you think that you can have the two?
Hell no.
Nah.
You can.
Nah.
In what world?
What do you mean? Right here on Earth.
In what manner?
Right.
What do you mean? Y'all ain't never. I mean, I feel like you're not practically applying the question.
Who's trusting? Who's lusting? Like,
we gotta call her.
Lust is a strong desire.
Okay. Listen. Let's see who this is. Thank you for calling Curvilinear Radio. Who is this?
This is your sister, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi. I have not seen you guys forever.
Right.
I haven't heard from you neither. You usually call us every Thursday.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been out here doing some stuff.
I understand.
Get my summertime on.
I can't with you.
True.
Uh-huh.
What you think about this subject?
Okay, so love versus lust. Well, I can definitely tell the difference. I used to not be able to tell the difference like when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I can definitely tell the difference. And the difference is this. First of all, yeah, sex is good and lusting after somebody and, the sexual feeling's wonderful and all that. And you can say, oh, I just love, him making love to me, or I like the way, he does this or that. But to me, the mental connection, and my best friend actually posted the other day talking about a partnership and a relationship, which kind of put me in the same mind frame as this. So you have to make sure that you're a soulmate. You have to make sure that if he's able to connect with you mentally, that to me would be, something that you love, or the things he does for you, or the things you guys do together, the partnership you have, being 50-50, doing things together. It's not always about love. Lust and love, or making love, is wonderful. That is a part of a relationship. But I read a book, it's called Communication, Sex, and Money. So to me,
communication, sex, and money.
Communication, sex, money.
Three very important things.
Communication, sex, and money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is what love, when two people love each other, have, whether it's a relationship or a marriage. But when you lust after somebody, if you're just lusting, to me, that is more sexual. And that's how I can tell the difference. So you have the whole package, or you just have lust for somebody, which is just a sexual connection. And if that's what you want, and that's what you prefer, that's fine. But nowadays, a real relationship consists of all the other things you don't have.
Interesting.
Right.
Good point. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I love you guys. I just want to throw that out there. Support you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you. Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a good point.
Now let's get back to you, sir, talking about some trust and lust.
Okay.
Yeah,
because lust is an uncontrollable physical attraction.
It's strong, yeah.
So are y'all saying that lust is only for single people?
Trust is something you control.
Lust only for single people. Because you can lust for the one that you're with.
You can lust in a marriage.
Trust him?
No, you know how many married people are still married because they just lusted?
Yeah, that's
what do you? Whoever said it. What is?
But that don't mean they trust them.
You never had a fuck buddy you trusted? I mean, y'all was just cool, but y'all just fuck around every once in a while, but they somebody you can trust.
That's a good concept.
I mean, I don't really feel like the concept is that far-fetched. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't, trust doesn't have to be the most intimate thing in the world. But, I mean, shit,
I mean, when you put it like that.
If you're building a relationship
I had a friend with benefits
just off
that
of
I
lust,
trusted.
what I'm saying is, if you're building your relationship just off of lust, can you combine trust and lust together? So if I'm just infatuated with your flesh and what you can do for me, how can you combine trust on top of that? Like, how can I trust you if I'm really not
trust me to keep on
in
doing
this situation? Okay, I just got one question. In this situation, are we fucking raw?
Lord Jesus.
Because if so, you trust me.
This is true.
That's true.
But at the same time, nowadays that's not necessarily all 100% true.
It better
because there are people out here raw dogging with folks they do not trust.
That makes no sense.
It don't.
But stranger things have happened.
But they're lusting for that person. And they're out here having unprotected sex. But they don't 100% trust that person.
I feel like I understand that.
Now, there are some you might that are doing it, and they do trust you because they know.
But that don't mean that I trust you with my heart.
That's hope.
Right.
And that's where I was going to get.
They think it's trust. It's hope.
And that's what I was going to like. There are people that you can trust in lust, but I feel like the reason you're answering that question, I feel like it comes from knowing that trust is like the cornerstone of love.
Yes.
So can they both, coexist?
Exactly.
In a shallow physical sense, they can. I feel lust is physical.
Yes.
Love is spiritual. I feel like
Yeah.
It's a totally different level.
Exactly. I feel like love doesn't die.
It's not
I feel
surface.
like love continues forever. Exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
Now lust can turn into love. but it takes time.
That
takes time. It can.
So do y'all
very rare.
First sighters are in lust?
No, they're in lust.
They're in lust.
They hot and ready and need to go.
Does first sight mean first sight or first date?
No, the first sight. First sight means the
first time I see you, and I'm like,
love
you're exaggerating with that term.
But they really do be the first conversation. I still don't love you. I'm sorry. I'm still looking at your lips and how they moving. And, you know what I'm saying? That's the baby. Listen, you know I do. So I'm just saying that's the kind of shit that I'm paying attention to at first conversation. After the third, fourth, that starts to dwindle. I'm like, now, if I'm continuously talking to you, that means I'm seeing something each visit, each time. Something else is being developed. Something else is going on. And then that opens
no longer lust after that.
Exactly. But if I'm just based off of this, and I'm not really trying to get to know this and this, then all I'm building our relationship off of is what you can do for this.
Well, if trust is the cornerstone of love, what's the cornerstone of trust? Like, what do you need to have trust with somebody? What's a fundamental, like,
that's action? That's faith. That's action. That's communication.
Consistency.
Right.
Things like affirmation. You gotta be able to show me all of that, and how you walk gotta lead with what your words.
And I'll get that to you in one word: vulnerability.
You think so?
You got to be vulnerable.
You have to be vulnerable to trust somebody.
Yeah.
You have to have that to build trust.
That's why you get hurt the words when they break your trust.
And when we talk about trust, a lot of the times we talking about trust in a physical, sexual fidelity sense. I trust you not to fuck somebody the moment I leave my house. But what I found in relationships, and especially as a man, is much more important to find somebody who you trust to be a safe place emotionally.
Right,
you know, somebody like a no judgment zone. That's
now that I have two men here, I want to know from two men's point of view, from biblical, and you seem a little street to me, little bit. Yeah. So, from y'all's point of view of the difference between loyalty and trust, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, their definitions can be different. So I want to know from a man's point of view. Right, but you trust them.
Ain't loyal.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I count my money at the ATM. I don't trust shit.
So I want to know the definition between the two for you guys. Right. What is the definition in a relationship standpoint, from being in any friendship or in a relationship with somebody? Right. What is the definition between you two?
I'll go if that's cool.
Oh, absolutely.
Trust is just the action of it, to where I can be vulnerable with you. I can tell you my secrets. I can take my armor off and just kind of just be like open to you and not be afraid of any judgment or anything like that. I can feel comfortable around you just as much as I can feel confident around you. I can tell you my secrets. I can tell you my past, and there's an acceptance there. So that's the action of that. Loyalty, exercising all that, even when I'm not in your face. Even when I might be away from you, when we haven't talked for I don't know how long, but loyalty is the fact that trust, that action has never gone away.
I'm glad he went.
That loyalty is literally something that's what's rare. I mean, everybody wants to say, "Oh, I'm down." You're a liar.
You are. They don't know what it really takes to be down.
Right. Honestly, I would rather have a girl come over and be like, look, I ordered some Pizza Hut. I'm watching season 5 of Ultron. You can sit here. Because right in there, you know what pizza I've ordered, because I've already factored the fact you're coming in, so I know what you want to eat.
As long as you feed me.
And you already know what it is. So if I'm on season 5 of Ultron, you better have caught up as well, because I'm trusting you to just know what's going on with there, like, character names, like whatever favorite show. I don't give that to everybody. Not to mention my time. As you know, I'm a very busy person. So if I'm giving you this time and you botch it, that was your one.
The one chance.
That was your one. And now you're dead to me. David, how come you don't call?
Okay,
you're right.
So let me ask you this, and let me tell you what a female might be thinking. You may not be like this, but we want more guys to be like this. when a guy, it depends on how soon also.
Well, hang on. Before you answer that, no girl gets invited over to watch Voltron on the first date. No girl. So you
talking about later on now?
Right. That's a sacred show. That is an 80s classic.
I was gonna say I grew up in the 80s, man.
Right. So like it's like 5 lions. Just leave me alone. It's like, well, why are they lions? Get out. Get out now.
So you got to get to that. Understandable. So let's just talk about the guys that have a problem with wanting to take women out. Sometimes women have a problem with
that's me, right?
You want them to come to your house.
Well, I think that's
we think you have a hidden agenda.
Well, okay.
We're thinking
or don't if I invite a girl over, if I am inviting someone over,
be a gentleman then. Some guys aren't gentlemen.
Inviting a girl over to me is a power play. Because one, it shows that I actually have a place to live.
Yes, it
Two, if I need to pick you up, I have a vehicle to pick you up in. And I can park it somewhere. 3, my place is clean. You are important enough for me to pick up my socks, do my dishes, even mop the floor. And I put a new roll of toilet paper on there for you. I am giving you the power play that if this was our place, it'd be taken care of. There are ups or downs, but this is what you could have if you were the girlfriend to fiance to wife to the rest of my life. I'm giving you that power play.
I mean, if you talking about
now, what you do with that is totally up to you.
Yeah, but
like if you keep on saying, "Oh, next time," well, hey, they moved on to season 6, and I moved on from you. Don't get angry. So that's legitimate, right? You can only give that. You can only give it for so much. Like I'm gonna tell myself, I have given someone the opportunity for 4 years, looking past everything for 4 years. Made the girl a cake on her birthday. She never picked it up.
Wow.
Dang.
Right.
Where's she at? I'm gonna beat her up myself.
Hell yeah, you don't disrespect cake. Listen, anime. I'll slap your ass.
You look past.
I'm coming to get it just to see if you can cook.
Okay. You baked it or you bought it?
I baked it.
I would give a damn.
Not.
I bought a cake again in your life.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't give a damn if you did buy it. It's my birthday. You know how many niggas out here buying hell? Somebody don't even show up for your birthday.
You gotta take the time to get the ingredients and make a cake.
That
is love.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Next time you have me on your show, I'll bring that cake.
I don't want it if it's been there for how long?
4 years.
I would make you a fresh one.
Oh, idiot. Okay, thank you.
Us.
Because I love you. My birthday is in September.
You the general cake.
You ask about guys that don't like taking women.
I'm just saying, like I'm sorry for cutting you off.
I'm going to be throwing this cake.
You make that power play, and sometimes it hits, sometimes it misses. But
listen, I'm gonna tell you what a scenario. I'm gonna tell on myself. I don't care. Listen, for me, the overthinker of the girls. There's girls that don't overthink this girl to just move with their heart or they just go.
Where they make the ones that don't overthink her?
There's a lot of girls that just go. Like they think about it afterwards.
Okay, understood.
You know what I'm saying?
I think about it on the way.
I think about it before. Like as soon as I be like, oh, okay, I'll come to your house, and then I'll be like, never mind. I really don't want to. I'm scared.
I'll be on the way like
I know what's gonna happen. Like you be overthinking shit. And it's not you. It's not you, the person. It's them and their own doubt.
If I invited you over for Voltron,
if you invite me over, I'm coming with bells on.
I hate her.
I'm just telling you.
Just tell me if you want me dressed or not.
Listen.
If you got a Voltron T-shirt, that's fine because nothing else happening. But episode 2 after episode 1,
perfect. So, I'll bring my socks.
Listen, I'm just saying, some girls have different mindsets going into invites.
Sure.
Okay, so if it's at the stage where they feel like the flesh is in question, it can make them think like, okay, if I go or he come over there and we have sex, what's going to happen after? How is he going to feel about me?
I never understood that because the only way that y'all can even know is to just give the man the pussy.
But if I give you the pussy, then you play me, then I'm feeling like shit that I gave it to you.
It's something that will hold out.
I consign just to get. Listen, and that's what I was gonna tell you. I'm a barber. I shouldn't listen to niggas talk shit all day, and I ain't finna sit here and snitch. But what I will tell you is this:
barbershops to know.
And the post that got her to invite me here. my first love gave it to me on the second date. My oldest son's mother gave it to me on the second date. My baby's mother gave it to me. And said every girl that's ever been around didn't play. She saw something, she liked it. We went on a date, we kicked it. She gave it up. She got her nigga. Y'all play too much.
No, I almost commented on that, but I was like, nah, that's gonna start controversy.
I definitely should have commented on it. I mean, it got, and a lot of people kind of shared it, but
because I was gonna say, obviously, third time's the charm, because it sounded like they all exes.
But what lasts forever?
Well, nothing.
Right. If nothing else, one of you motherfuckers is gonna die. So I mean, you can't really
die living.
But at the same time, I mean, what is the end game for you ladies? That's what I don't understand. Y'all like riding off into.
I feel like I'm comfortable enough to give you the vagina. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's going to develop to something long term.
Absolutely.
Now I don't know that most of the time because y'all play games just as much. You don't know until after you give them the vajayjay.
That's my hope.
After I give it to you, but if I probably would have held out just a little bit longer, I might have found out because sometimes your true colors do show.
But sometimes I ain't gotta be on the man. I mean, we might get it in and like, I don't think I want to do this.
But I'm just saying, you as a woman, you question that.
Okay, and then they don't want to call it.
But it's
I'm not savage like these two. I'm not a savage. I'm trying to be savage.
I respect savagery. I do. But not work.
Actually, he wasn't putting in no work. That's why he wasn't having enough work.
Right. He know he was.
Wow, that's real.
Listen, one of the things that I'm proud of.
I'm just saying.
Look, you want to chime in, sir?
I do.
Come on.
Giving them a JJ got my attention.
I hate you so much.
Hey, bro, I told him, okay, because that's the whole thing. Well,
I hate
if
him.
I give it to him and he switch up, you ain't gonna know till you give it to the man. Mm-mm. That's the only way you gonna find.
So let me ask you this question then: do you respect a woman who gave it up on the second date or one that held out longer?
For me, my respect isn't attached to when we fuck.
I respect the one that gave it up the second night versus the one that gave it up the first night, though.
No.
What you gonna say? What is your respect? What is yours? Go ahead, chime in.
What are we getting straight, David?
Come on.
I passed that.
Okay, forgive me. Y'all know who I am. This is DJ Dre. Y'all know. So if you didn't know me, I got a warning sign. Just so you know, I have to have a disclaimer. It's in here. So
let me read it. My sense of humor might hurt your feelings.
Right.
So I do come with a disclaimer, but look. The first chick I married was the chick that made me wait for it forever. And let me just say this. It wasn't worth the wait.
Bro, thank you.
First chick I married.
First.
Okay? Since then.
I hear you.
I have had...
He can say his opinion.
Since then,
fellas.
I have had experienced women who wanted to hold up for a few dates. Women who wanted to meet horsey the first time she met me. But I'm just saying, in both instances, it depends on the person.
In all instances, it depends on the person.
In
all instances, it depends on the person.
I was gonna say it all depends on the person. It depends on the guy. It depends on the girl. Different women get different results from men. Different men get different results out of women. But at the end of the day, so when I hear a lot of these worries from a woman, well, if I give it to you, you're gonna start acting different and everything. What I start to hear in my head as a man is insecurity. And I'm thinking, okay, you must not have shit else to offer me if you worried that after I get, whatever, I'm gonna start acting.
And that's not always true.
Well, no, first of all,
wait a minute. Are we as women really out here saying that out loud though?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, you're supposed to hold that in.
I ain't even gonna
I'm the type of chick like how you said.
How I feel.
I'm automatically walking into the situation with no expectations.
I am skeptical about having sex with you. Period. I will be very clear with you so you know. I'm skeptical because of this, and I'm open with my feelings, and it might sabotage our relationship going forward. But I'd rather you know going in, don't fuck me over.
And that's very honorable.
I'd rather be open with you. Like, listen, I've been through a lot.
Intensity of voice.
I've been through a lot of shit. So if I'm to the point where I feel comfortable enough to share my body with you, please don't fuck me over. And don't disrespect me. And it is insecurity because of what I've been through in the past. But I don't want to bring it into our situation. So I'm being open with you. So you can at that time say, hey, listen.
But that's communication.
I want to have that vagina. But I ain't ready for all that other shit.
Have they ever said that?
And they have.
I'll say that.
I don't want to lay down with you if you're not ready for developing something else. It don't have to be a boyfriend, girlfriend instantly. I don't want no rushed ass fucking relationship. But I want something that develop. But I want you in that mindset that's where you want to go. Right. If you don't want a relationship, then please leave me and my vagina alone.
But you have that mindset. That's what's up. You can do that, and that whole mindset will go.
But that's communication, and that's one of those cornerstones of love. Like, you know, communication. That's, you know, and honest communication. I feel like I welcome that. A woman like you who's gonna tell me, hey, nigga, don't take this shit unless you're ready for everything to come with it. And you know, and so as a man, I like to give a woman the same option. Okay, you know what I mean? You know, this is what it is. This is my situation. This is what I got going on. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, but see, everybody ain't that honest.
And that's my point.
We would put it out there, especially
men. So when you get into making niggas jump through hoops, you almost kicking the real niggas out the competition. Because if you got a guy who's got something about himself, you know, a job, whatever. I mean, it don't take much, especially at our age. I'm 38 years old. Most of the guys our age are either married, taken, or they got some whole other shit going on. So if you're a single guy in this age in your 30s, you know the numbers are in your favor. You see what I'm saying? So if you are, and I'm gonna just keep it.
The odds forever being in your favor.
For real, I mean, you know, the 20s is your time. The 30s is our time. You know, that's our time. That's a man's time to pick and choose. I'm at the age where I could date a 20-something-year-old woman. I could date a 40-something-year-old woman. Ain't nobody gonna look at me crazy.
Right.
You know, so this is really the time. And so if you're talking to a real guy with options, he's not gonna wait around on you forever for some signal that you like him. You have kind of like a window. Because the other girl's gonna fuck you, and he's gonna keep going out with her. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand what y'all are saying, but at a certain point, you kind of got to jump, and you kind of got to take what you want, because the only nigga that's gonna sit around, jump through a million hoops, and everything else to fuck you is the guy who's gonna stop calling you the moment he busts his nut and get out your house. I mean, you almost kick the real niggas out the competition, making them do too much, because any man worth his weight in shit has options, especially at our age. And so what we run into constantly as men, maybe my man will help me. My phone can light up all day. It's 50 bitches playing. You know, I want to see you. Oh, I fell asleep. I want to see. Oh,
you've lost.
Exactly. And you lost to that girl who's gonna be like, nigga, come over here and let me do some tricks on that motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a certain amount of, like, you know,
just as much
self-sabotage that kind of comes into this, making everybody jump through hoops.
Just as much as a female wants to be pursued, I think a guy wants to be as well, especially if he's trying to pursue you back. So not necessarily a lust there. If you want me to invest in you, invest in me. Because we'll think that someone who just says, let me do tricks on it. All right, well, I mean, you don't want to know. You don't know how to respond to a text or anything. Wait till you see it on Instagram. Wait till you see that snap of what? Oh, you'll see. I might have been petty at one point in my life.
You are. Listen, I'm going to play this song real quick by Mixkey. It's called Medicine. I'm done with y'all. Listen, we about to play this song, and then we gonna come back to this.
Tell me about them.
You're right.
I'm so weak.
So she said, leave him alone, ... or get you one.
Listen, I learned how to rap a blunt instead of rolling. I smoke a medication and you smoke so people know it. Man, I need a spot to grow it. Tired of paying the weed, man. For it, I get higher than the sky. You niggas know it. Be rolling that shit that they can't find. I stay with it on my mind, like how they spend their time on mine. Trying to learn my grind, trying to earn my shine, but I burn my pine whenever I feel the need for me to unwind. I'm a beast when I give a loose leaf, a piece of my time. Never be defined by what they say that you are. I'm getting high and refining my lines, chasing the storm. I don't even skip a line when I write my rhymes. Don't know me raising the bar. If it was up to you, I wouldn't have made it this far. Now I'm erasing the stars. I work too hard to get where I'm at now. Don't ever sit my ass down, cause these bitch made niggas ain't ready for no clip spraying. Don't act out. I don't wanna hit you in your face and then have you pass out. See, I don't even need to be on that shit there. Ask me that drum, don't put that gas out. I'm toking it up if it's potent, smoking it slow. I got that Mary May. Yeah. Toking it up if it's potent, smoking it slow. I got that Mary May. Yeah, I learned how to rap a blunt instead of rolling. I smoke the medication and you smoke so people know it. I need to stop to grow it. Tired of paying the weed, man. For it, I get higher than the sky. You niggas know it. I learned how to rap a blunt instead of rolling. I smoke the medication and you smoke so people know it. I need to stop to grow it. Tired of paying the weed, man. For it, I'm higher than the sky. You niggas know it. Take a hit of the pine. You can find your mind the way I be flying in mine. The papers and blunts, the bongs, one hitters and dabs, a bag at a time. It ain't no relaxing, I grab it to grind. I got a habit of having to shine. It helps to put some of the rest of the stuff that I'm stressing about in the back of my mind. Gotta be high ride, cause I need my peace of mind when I ride. I really wanna release a line, but I'm a chief of mine. You need to keep in mind that I'm fine. I'm crazy. And the way that the world has been on me lately. But the pressure could only do two things, and I'm about to need a Mercedes. So shout out to my weed, man. Always got what I need, and I get it for the low, but you wouldn't know, cause it smell like a pound cost $3 grand. Smoking the brother trying to breathe, fam. I got the potency up in my jeans, and I got a bitch in the giving the nigga knee stands. Look at the beat motivating my speech, damn. I get excited with indica whenever I get a bit of a bite of it, zipping and lighting every eye in this bitch. And if you smoke, you need to be buying this shit, and if you don't, you need to be trying this shit. I get some motherfucking high just flying this bitch, and I don't love money. You can try to get rich, man. Let a nigga get $2 grand, and I swear I'm gonna be just fine. I learned how to rap a blunt instead of rolling. I smoke the medication, and you smoke so people know it. I need to stop to grow it. Tired of paying the weed, man. For it, I get higher than the sky. You niggas know it. I learned how to rap a blunt instead of rolling. I smoke the medication, and you smoke so people know it. I need to stop to grow it. Tired of paying the weed, man. For it, I'm higher than the sky. You niggas know it. 80s Nike NT representative. Mixed kid in this motherfucker. You niggas need to run your place when you're getting ready to trust me.
I think I caught a contact listening to that
song. Right. I believe you probably did. That was Mixed Kid. That was Medicated.
That's a perfect title for that. That was a very medicated song.
This is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And I'm Kiki with the E.
And it's Misha Miss Hotspot. We are in the building with Mr. David G and Mr. Mike Harrison discussing love versus lust.
Listen, we didn't talk about a lot.
We've talked about a lot, actually. Yeah, we did.
This is why I like gentlemen coming, because we get to
have that
pick the mind of a man, and it allows us to also evaluate ourselves and how we move, because it kind of gives us a little insight.
Yeah.
Of y'all gentlemen.
Can give some of these chicks some tips.
You go ahead and say it. I make you better, Mary. It's all right.
I'm trying to get some games.
You know what?
This is all community work, because there's some hoes out here that need some real men to give them some real words.
I make you better.
I ain't gonna listen to us, no.
I need to listen to somebody.
I do. David, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Okay.
He might like it.
He looked like he would like it too.
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
He looked like he likes spankings and shit.
No, I mean,
look, see?
What? I missed that.
He'll give one. He looked like the type that's into that kind of kinky shit.
Put on the wife beater. Like one of them guys of Lifetime.
So funny story about that. So, I was with
here we go.
I was with my queen the other day, and we went to Macy's.
You was with your mom?
No, I said my queen.
Who's your queen? Your girlfriend? Oh, you got a girlfriend, David.
I'm jealous. Oh. But congratulations.
Then I mean you can't do my photo shoot.
Okay.
I don't want to get you in trouble. What? I'm just
Let me go back.
He said, I'll do it.
Okay. Back to your
We
story.
do need another man, so you're more than welcome.
So I went. I guess I got done working out. Did the dance class. Like, hey, I gotta go get some t-shirts from Walmart. Not Walmart. It's from Macy's, right? So we're walking through Macy's. She's got her workout clothes on. Just pick it up. I walked through with just like little t-shirt, like little. She doesn't like beaters, so I'll call them little A t-shirts. And everything. I had that. Her black jeans on. Just walking through Macy's. You'd have thought, like every time we do, like I've done that only one other time. You'd have thought, like, you know, I just like was the only guy there. It's because one attendant just stopped working, just stared.
Oh yeah.
And I'm literally standing right here with another female.
Well, you didn't know the food looks better on someone else's plate. You didn't know that?
And she will take her knife and cut you.
I'm just saying.
In the throat.
Unfortunately, for some, a lot of this is what men have to understand and remember when they get in relationships. Because see, they forget this. The food always look better on somebody else's plate. Tastes better too.
But on the other hand,
she did.
It's not her responsibility to check her. It's mine because that's my woman. I'm not gonna let her.
I wouldn't have checked her. And if she ain't touch you, I would have been like,
said anything.
On the other hand,
there is a such thing as staring too damn long, though. There is a such thing as staring too long.
Right, that's what I would have been over like.
Can you check me out, please?
Her little strut walk on with her.
Oh yeah, that's a little extra.
Queen wasn't having that. Queen was kind of like, nah, let's not do that.
Let's not do that. Macy's wants to be open today.
Right.
And I think you want to go home.
I will shut this shit down.
Y'all are crazy.
But going back
to what
you're going back to what you're saying, that even goes back to the whole love concept. Love lets you be vulnerable and say things like that to the person you're in love with. To where if you were into something kinky, freaky, anything like that, like, you know, if like, you know, you're into it 6 months down the road, and I imagine it's happening for Misha, where she just like throws the handcuffs down in front of the dude and says, "What do you think about that?" And
I at least wait a year.
Really?
That's way
before handcuffs.
What the hell?
I'm just playing.
Refuse that.
I need them on the third date.
Baby,
nobody's ever let me handcuff them.
Why?
I don't know. I keep asking that question.
But you feel comfortable enough to.
They won't handcuff me either.
What?
Nasty. But you feel comfortable enough about being open with that person. You feel comfortable.
Yeah, what is that? You with the wrong
now
niggas.
That takes trust.
There it is. Yeah.
Because you be at the barbershop. It's like, dude, yeah, just threw handcuffs out on the kitchen table, and then she's like, "What do you think about that?" Freaked me out. Or what'd you last night? Mine. No, mine. And give me my line. Just line me up. What did you do last night? Oh no, we kicked it. You cut my hair now. Because I'm so confused. Like, love is going to be like, if she threw handcuffs on the table, right? He's not going to brag about it because he doesn't want any other dude going trying to get what he wants. Love's going to be like, we just kicked it.
Well, yeah.
Lust is going to be saying,
Lust
baby,
everything.
she tied me to the bed. She did all kind of freaky. You don't want to share those intimate moments with anybody.
No. See, you don't tell. If you got something good, you want to keep it, you don't tell nobody.
Nobody.
My mama taught me that at a young age.
From you, and it was never yours to begin with.
Well, this is true, but
right.
That's up to you to make
would
sure you do what you're supposed to be
to
doing to make sure it can't get taken.
About what you done. Like,
I think this is one of the
that's
areas where
things, though.
Right. And I was gonna say, I think this is one of the areas where men and women are.
I'm
territorial. It's safe to assume it's different.
I am very territorial.
Not at all. What do you mean? As far as what?
We're talking about our sex capades.
Nah. That we different?
Nah, it's same.
I just work with niggas all day. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm
right. Men talk about it just as much as women do.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Women share their sexcapades probably more than men do.
I damn sure don't.
I don't.
And
but
that's
I know women who will share their sexual intimacy just so you know that they had sex with that person, so you won't.
Oh.
And to me, it's like, dude, if I was that type of girl, you telling me it's just making me want to do it. But there's some girls that would try to mark their territory and be like, yo, I had sex with him the other night, just because he might think that you cute, or he might have, y'all might have had a little conversation, and she, in her mind, oh, let me break that up. Let me tell you what we did.
That was put in, sis, is this your man? 3 motherfucking times, okay?
Now I know I'm about to go in there and look just so I can be nosy.
Go ahead.
When it comes to that,
I encourage all of y'all to look at that one. Go ahead.
Let me go ahead and address that. If I am in there, I don't know.
Okay.
And if anybody has put me in there, you can probably find out quickly if I'll respond to it. If I was, I'd make sure on like the picture and be like, nah, the next picture on there will be us together doing something stupid. But the next picture would be, nah, I'm going to solidify this, or I'd be responding to it. I remember when I sent this picture to you, you failed. I moved on.
And
and then the next comment would say
that page is all lust.
That page,
because if somebody loves you, they would not do that.
That page is
I wouldn't want to know
about your past.
Nah.
Well,
now I do want to know if you in a relationship with somebody. But I'm not about to do an anonymous drop in the box. Like, can you put that in the book?
Like I've always said, if you gotta ask, you already know.
Right,
I'm putting you in there. I don't give a fuck about you,
baby. Listen,
I ain't putting no damn body in there. I don't give a shit.
I'm not.
If I had you and I ain't with you no more, it was your loss, not mine. I don't give a damn who you were with.
Honestly,
none of the women that put me in there, I had ever been in anything even close to it.
Well, the reality, this is why I hate that. This is another reason why I hate this page. You can end up in that damn group without having even done anything to anybody. People are just snatching pictures randomly off their friends list
because they just want to be nosy and they want to be messy.
Or they got nothing to do with your ex actually wanting to know, or your current girlfriend wanting to know,
and they just want to know if you got somebody so they can try to holler at you or see what other people are going to say about you sexually because they be in there going in.
Now the ones whose girlfriends is actually really putting their man in there is freaking hilarious to me.
Yeah.
It's so hilarious to me.
Right. Because when they get mad,
which is why it's hilarious.
When they get pissed off, that's what be funny.
To me,
like, why are you mad? You asked to put him in there.
To me, putting your man in a group that says, sis, is this your man? Or don't they got one that says, bro, is this your girl? Or something like that.
They do.
To me, that's equivalent to taking them to Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Which, thank God, that shit's getting canceled finally after 27 years.
You right.
Well, my thing is, I'm working on something. I'm trying to work on that with someone where it's like, look, I ain't got a lot of time. And
and that's all about you.
Yikes.
How many comments? 300 or something?
He got some paragraphs in
there. He done broke some hearts.
Wow.
I'm going to say that when I first met her, right?
You're a queen?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I first met her, I'm going to say I was fascinated by her. Not necessarily infatuated. I was fascinated by her.
There is a difference.
I mean,
you were intrigued.
Well, one,
you were intrigued.
I was trying to outdance the girl who we were in Zoom class, and I got a point to prove. I'm in the front row, and I'm a guy. You think you're gonna outdance me? This is what you want to do right now? But then I started being like, who is she? Like, why is she always like she's always right there? And when she wasn't there, I felt like something was lacking.
Aww.
And so even to this day, when she's not there, when she doesn't respond to a text, and she knows that I'm from the 80s, I like explosions and responses. Then when you don't text, I worry about you, like, what's going on? What are we doing? Are you okay? How can I help you? Now, me being that person who's from the 80s, likes explosion responses, I admit that I can be a lot to handle. To where
I can only imagine.
Stop that. to where I kind of want to make sure you're all right, and I make it very difficult for you to take care of me. So if that's a love language that you have, and that's what you're speaking, we might not communicate on that level. I want to make sure you're all right. I want to do everything I can there. But that's why I have to work on the partnership and the relationship of that, because one person doing everything is not love. It's not
at all.
Right. That's
and that book that he just referenced actually changed a lot of my outlook. The 5 love languages. Yeah. Gary Chapman. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
haven't had a chance to read it.
I'm telling you what, you can read that, but that shit is required.
I took
reading.
Yeah, I took the test.
Any woman,
I already know what I already know my love language.
Everyone.
I'm physical touch and quality time. And I'll learn to speak yours, whatever. But you have to be aware of these concepts if we're going to be anything, because it's too many people out here. I think the problem with the whole, and one of the things I wanted to say this whole time, the whole lust versus love.
Nobody knows how to talk.
Motherfuckers don't know what love is. You got so many people out here that have been raised on survival or scheming and scamming or just getting by. Just getting their next meal. They didn't experience love from parents, grandparents. They didn't experience love from siblings. And a lot of the way we look at it, we don't see things the way they are. We see things the way we are.
Right.
We see things through our own eyes. So as people who, I had an amazing mother. I grew up in a house full of love and everything. And it was a shock as a grown man to get out here and start dealing with women who had my first girlfriend, I remember telling me, my mother doesn't tell me she loves me. Mm-hmm. I know she does, but she doesn't say it.
Right.
Yeah, and that concept just horrified the fuck out of me. Like, what do you mean your mother doesn't tell? But there's people like that out here. They don't hear that. They don't see that. They don't. So, a lot of what we bring into a relationship is, how we came up, our experiences growing up, how we kind of, internalize that, how we turn around and use that to, express ourselves to the world, etc. When you get with somebody, say you're a loving person, an extrovert, say, you're my son's mom, perfect example. Acts of service. That was her love language. For me, that doesn't mean shit. Dishes got to get done. Laundry got to get done. It doesn't mean anything. But for her, it was very important that I do these things because I love you. And the moment you start to take that shit for granted, we have a problem. Whereas for me, well, we live in a house. We got a washing machine. Somebody got to clean the shit and wash the clothes. That's not love to me. And so, like, as I'm getting older and searching for something that is, true love in all these fulfilling ways we've discussed and more, that book right there is kind of like that. That's required reading. I mean, that's one of the first questions. Have you read this book? No. I'll fucking send it to you. I'll pay you $11.95, and I'm gonna send that shit to you on iTunes. Read it.
That's real talk, though. And that helps people be able to find out how to love, what works for them, because some people don't know what their love language is and what they do need themselves. Not even because there are some people who know how to give it, but they don't know what they need to be able to continue to survive in that relationship. So they're lacking, and that's how they feel empty in this relationship, and they keep giving so much, and they don't know what to do because they don't know what they need. They don't know that they're that person that needs active service or affection or touch or affirmations. They don't know that whatever that's what they need. 5 love languages. I haven't read it either, so we're gonna read it.
The test is free online.
Yeah, it is free online.
I did take the test. We took the test.
We did when we did.
We just didn't read the book.
Episode.
The test is cool. I mean,
I want to read it.
What you come out, but you need to read the book to kind of figure out what
I want to read,
because it breaks every one of those down. Like I said, physical touch and quality time, but for some people, and every guy is going to say he's physical touch, sexual dialogue. Every man is going to say that. But that's not necessarily true. Now, me, authentically, I am. And you can tell that when you see me with people that I love, where our relationship is not sexual. When I'm with my son, I'm always rubbing his hair. When I'm with my mom, I'm like, hey, mom, she'll smack the shit out of me, whatever. But we're always, me and my brothers, always roughing around. My guys at the barbershop, we like little kids. We play, fight, slam each other all over, but we're touching each other.
Right.
If I don't fuck with you, I'm not going to touch you. My son's mother, my oldest son's mother, by contrast, we broke up 3 years ago. I haven't given her so much as a hug. You know, if I don't fuck with you, I'm not gonna touch you.
That makes sense.
You understand what I'm saying? But if I love you,
dead to me.
Yeah, but if I love, you know, even platonic, even, you know, like you my nigga, I love you, my homeboy, you know, it's gonna be some wrestling, it's gonna be some whatever, you know, my son, I always got my hands, you know, my mom, I'm always, you know, mom.
Yeah.
But I'm always some type of touch.
Right.
And so, you know, it is very important to understand exactly what it is that you need, you know. So can you kind of imagine the shit we went through in a relationship where my primary language is physical touch, my primary dialogue is sex, and I'm with somebody who is, you know, primary language active service. Yeah, we clashed on everything, but we weren't aware of those concepts.
Right.
So for me,
to be able to feed each other's
exactly.
need. Yeah.
So for me, you know, the best way to end the evening is sitting on the couch cuddled up. You know, that just gets me going. But what I had no idea of at the time was that if I did the dishes and ran the dishwasher and I washed the clothes and I ran her a bath and I had the house clean, that did the same thing for her.
Right.
That all that cuddling and all of that does for me. You know, people aren't aware of these concepts and they don't know how to love. And so, you know, I if y'all follow me, you know, every time I get to posting some shit about females, it's always one woman that want to say, why your ass single? I'm telling y'all why. It has nothing to do with not being able to find a partner. You know, I can find somebody to stay warm with at night, fuck on all the time. That's never the challenge. But to be fulfilled deeply on a spiritual level, you know, that love thing that we talking about.
Right.
Lust is everywhere.
Right.
You know, and I mean, you know, my job shit, I don't, it walks in the door all day with kids. You know what I mean? It's a fucking single mom frenzy.
Playground.
Yeah. You know, so I, you know, really that's
church.
But
okay,
God, it church is the word, bro.
And here's the thing, right? And along that same line,
so sad.
And you all buff too,
now,
baby.
okay.
Listen, you probably getting
right.
Got there catching the wrong Holy Ghost.
Here's the thing, right? I am Mr. David at the 11:30 service, and I'm good with kids. You know, I try to make sure that, you know, it's your birthday. Oh, it's your birthday. What did you do your birthday? Talk to kids in their language, right? Try to make sure, you know, I'm giving up to God every day that I can, right? And I had to tell somebody this the other day, and I'm really glad I got to talk to this girl about this because I don't control what other people think about me. And it says in the book, they're supposed to take the splinter out of their eye if there's something that's, you know, causing them not to see the way, right? So a lot of people need their eyes checked, even sometimes me. I gotta say that I work at a gym, right? So I'm Mr. David, the 11:30 service. I work at a gym. I am literally a filet mignon when I walk in that church.
Yeah.
On the other hand, y'all probably don't want to come over and watch Voltron.
The sad part is you're a filet mignon right along with the pastor. That's what you don't know.
But the thing is, right?
Listen, them church hoes is a whole different thing.
Pastor's married. And
they don't care.
On the other hand, right?
I think it's that they're confused.
They are.
I work at a gym where I see women in tight, sweaty outfits all the time.
Listen,
and they do whatever I say. Like it's. I don't even want to abuse that power. I don't want to think or speak of the fact that I ever abuse that power. We dance, kick, we punch, we lift, we do whatever. If you look in the front row in all black, you'll see the queen.
Yeah.
You go through her. And if you go through her to get to me, I'm offended because you think you got to go around me to get to somebody. Don't put her in that situation. I care about that much to where if you got an issue or something like that, bring it to me. Don't middle person her because that takes away from her, you know?
Right.
But my thing is, she's probably the most hated. Like if her name was said, she's probably the most hated female in Columbus. Like I hate for her tires to get slashed after this episode. Like, you know, like a brick through a window or anything like that. But
shoot, after this episode, I need you to do a class for a whole lot of dudes because they're just by you saying that, you don't even understand what that does. Men don't do that no more. Where they defend their women.
It's maturity. I mean, how old are you, bro? If your mom asks. 33. I'm 38. Right.
I'm 35.
Now, this is something that comes with time. But I mean, you know, because when you're unfaithful as a young man, you don't do the shit to crush your girl or fuck her up or hurt her feelings. You're just being selfish. You want to get away with sneaking some strangers.
Some of that shit felt intentional.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's potential, but it's selfish, and the motivation is selfish. It's not to hurt you. My motivation as a 38-year-old man in my relationship would be to never give another woman that power to be able to go anywhere or to my girl or Facebook or whatever and say some shit about my relationship and make my girl feel stupid. Like, or to even be able to speak on my situation. Oh, that shit ain't real. That nigga was over here last night trying to fuck on me, this and that. I don't ever want to give somebody the power to make my girl feel stupid like that. But these are things you don't think about when you're young. So, right. I mean, if you get all your motivation, if you grow and you're determined to be better.
Yes. Yeah, that's the key.
Big if.
It is. Very big if. Capital I, capital F. We yelling with the caps, right?
Yeah. If. Yes.
If.
Baby, listen. So we're going to play a song.
Okay.
And then it's going to be specialty time.
Okay.
What you look? You got to go somewhere? You got to be somewhere?
I was looking at what you were looking at on your phone.
Lies. Here's Nice Ocean.
You're all I need, all I need. You're all I need, all I need. You're all I need, all I need. Yeah. She's all I need. I wake up next to the sun at the thought of she. She could have been anywhere in the world but found me. We found we could tie off the lungs, no longer hard to breathe. The art in me, I swear without her I can hardly see. The reason why I give her every part of me. Any mistake I made, you were patient and let me start over. Always open and let me in, never doubted my greatness. We got an unspoken language, don't even gotta say it. Magnetic connect between us, ain't nothing coming between us. You're the reason why I made it this far. You never seem to notice how amazing you are. You are the main focus of my focus, provoking the so-called coders who can hold us. We're unmatched, cause when we reattach this hocus, focus magic havoc upon any opponent holding. You gotta admit we make a good team, right? I like my dreams, my joy and my pain, my completion of life, baby, you're my everything. Ooh, my ups, my downs, my path, you got it all lined out. I get high off life, I can't come down. I gotta let it down. She's all I need. Kept every secret I told and every thought I unfolded. Even if they were wrong, you never judged me. Help me polish my path. You know how my past was ugly. From not having a father, getting harassed and bothered cause I was dark-skinned. And in high school where them niggas used to jump me. Losing close homies, my mother's sickness, my brother going to jail. You was there and helped me get over my fear to fail. You're the reason my shell was let loose. No one knows me as well as you do. Reverence, triumph, for trial. Ever since I was a child, you held me down, and even now, you're the source I'm using to make it. I know you won't let me down, and I'm thankful you haven't sent the dream is reality now. The glue that keep the pieces together while in this unpredictable weather, stuck in the natural high every time we together. No one will understand the kind of joy you are. My rhyme book, my everything, you are. I like my dreams, my joy and my pain, my completion of life, baby, you're my everything. Ooh, my ups, my downs, my path, you got it all lined out. I get high off life, I can't come down. I gotta let it down.
think. That was All I Need by Isoja. And this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And I'm Kiki with the E.
And it's Misha Miss Hot Spots. We had a good conversation tonight.
We really did.
We don't get no introduction no more
with these gentlemen. Cool. Don't be like that, David.
David G.
Or Mike Harris.
And
I like how you just said that like an operator. Press 1 for.
Press 1 for David G.
Okay, now you gotta do his.
Chill on me, little baby. He gets on my nerves. So it's specialty time. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. I forgot my damn bell. I bought one too.
Yeah. Is it loud?
No, it's not super loud. But I'm waiting on the one that I want, and I'm ordering it.
No, like,
watch. It's gonna
I got a crystal one of them at home.
Listen, bring it.
No. It's a crystal.
It's specialty time and round table time. So we're gonna do our specialty and then we're gonna do round table. And I can't.
She gave us a head start.
I gave you a head start, gentlemen, as well. Round table time. That means you have to find 3 things about yourself that you love.
I ran out.
So you better find internally. Chill on me. So
I canned you with positivity.
So
it can be physical, mental, whatever.
Yeah, action about anything about yourself that you think that is unique.
I'm trying to remember what I've already said, so I don't repeat myself.
Lord Jesus. So it's specialty time. So I bought these straps. And people have been what
kind of strap?
So people have been asking me about them since I wore them. I wore them in New York Fashion Week. They are straps that go on your shoes to keep your shoe in place. Especially if you buy shoes that are a little bit bigger or have a little looseness in them.
Or if you just like putting them up in the air a lot.
Oh yeah, or if you like to put them in the air a lot, whatever, freak. So they have them in colors. They have them with like actual like links and chains on them to bring pizzazz. But I just wanted some transparent ones so I can wear them in New York Fashion Week because I know I wouldn't have been able to wear the beautiful ones there.
Not heard pizzazz.
So
don't say nothing about no links and chains.
Shut your mouth. So this is what they look like. They actually, this strap goes under the heel, and this goes on the back of the heel, and this strap goes over the ankle. And it really blends in good. Like you won't see it like that. Yeah. I mean, if you're just wanting to add this little clear thing, you can get them in black. Like if you have black shoes, you can get patent leather ones. They have regular ones. They have some that have like the actual like rope gold or silver kind of links to them if you want to add a little extra, but you also want to add security to your heel. This is something that you do. I did this with my nude heels. Let me be clear. My nude heels. And they stayed on the whole night. So
they go up under the shoe?
It goes up under the shoe. This strap right here goes under the heel, like where the heel, so it'd be like this. And then like this is the back of your heel, and then this is your foot.
I don't really like that.
Okay. So it's not for everybody, but you can get one that's all the way transparent, or you can get black. Right. When you see it on the shoe, it's really cute. Just to add, and because the shoe, my actual new heel, walking in them, like model walking, I don't feel secure in them. So I bought this to add on.
So you played it off very well.
Thank you. Even though I'll be like, oh, shoot, in my mind, like, Lord, please don't let that foot
put them wedges you were talking about in the chat, please.
I will. I'll take a picture and put them. I got stuff that I'm trying to sell and things that I'm trying to hold on to for.
Sell yourself.
I'm trying to hold on to for the project with Tiffany Marie, Breaking Bread project. They have coming up in August. They're giving away.
You can't be sending them kids to school and this stuff you be wearing.
Listen, Linda, you never know. I might have some teenagers that might want to be fly on the weekend.
Get them sent home.
No, I got things that are very appropriate. And then I got things from my daughter that she can't fit anymore. So I have a whole bag full of stuff. And I got bags, like actual old school purses.
When is this again?
It is in August. I think it's the 16th.
Yeah, it's the middle of August.
Yeah, it's in the middle of August. So
before they go back to school.
Yeah. So it's going to be like a big thing. So please follow our Curvilinear page as well as Tiffany Marie's page. We will post it so y'all can have those dates and a location. If y'all have items, you can. If you have items that you actually want to donate, please hit me up or Tiffany Marie up or even Swamp. We are taking collections and then we'll be taking it over to the actual center, because they're storing the stuff for us until the actual event. So cool. This is going to be really dope and big. So they don't have a cookout. They don't have like a whole block party kind of feel. So they trying to take it back to old school. We're trying to probably get some barbers to participate to help the boys get their haircuts and some girls, because you know I'm about to get this side shaved down again. So
let me know. I mean, you know, our shop is the guys at our shop, we're really into like community, anything, and not just for the publicity. So, let me know, and
thank you.
Yeah, yes. I'm on board for sure.
Yay! So yes,
I'm happy.
That will make them very happy because we are looking for more volunteers. So that's awesome. So
I'll see who else I can round up to. I know a few barbers.
I know a couple I'm gonna hit up too. So this is gonna be fun. I'm really excited for these kids because right now it's hard for parents to get their kids together for school. So every little bit helps.
But y'all can start now.
You start now. Like I told y'all last week, layaway is popping. I did popcorn. I put a layaway in.
I can't with
just a couple weeks ago, and I'm doing one again this weekend. So I'm I'm serious. I don't play. Shoot, and don't forget, I told y'all Foot Locker does have layaway.
Y'all make me scared to have kids.
Why? Girl, kids are gifts. I promise they are. I love my baby.
And they
ain't a gift to that wallet
that you can't get back. Shut up. I'm going to pass the mic on to Kiki with a motherfucker. Hey, what about that water?
What about that water, though?
I'm about to mute.
So y'all know it's summertime. And Zumbizi is very popular. Despite some of the stories.
She ain't got no water today.
No, I know. I told y'all.
Aquafina offered game a little day. It's okay.
I was thirsty. I'm thirsty too. Don't you hear it?
I know, right? You look like you thirsty. Look at how she looks so sleepy and dehydrated. Like,
this is what it does.
She's like a fish out of water right now. Go ahead.
Dry right now. Zumbizi Bay. If you take the Dakota bus to the zoo and Zumbizi Bay, you only paying $2
to get in.
No.
Oh, I'm about to be like, let's get on that
bus. $2 each way.
Okay.
And also, you will receive $3. Hold on. $3 to the zoo.
It's cost $3
to the zoo if you take the Dakota bus.
You pay $3
so I get in for $3 or $3 off my ticket.
You get in for $3.
The fare is $2 each way, and you will receive Columbus Zoo admission for $3 and Zumbizi Bay admission for $10 off.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
which is like $12.
And then after you've already rode the bus, you don't have to pay for that $10 parking.
Ooh.
Just saying, you didn't say.
But how long is that ride though?
Oh, it's about an hour and a half.
It's about
depending on where you're coming from.
It's about
coming from where I'm coming from.
Have you done it?
You're gonna be there for a couple.
And also, no. You have to go to where this is bus pick up.
Yeah.
And you want to know that.
So that's like a leave parking ride.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I can do that.
Exactly. And then once you go there, you probably be on the bus 20 minutes.
How long is that?
How close you go? It runs from. It's already now. It started May 12th through September 3rd.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that. Kyla want to go so bad.
And then kids love, like 50 kids, us privileged parents that got cars for our kids. Kids like to take it's like an adventure getting on the bus.
Yeah, my daughter was on there like she was with her phone, taking pictures of people like they were animals. Like, girl, what are you taking pictures of that man for? She was like, Mom, he just looks so interesting. Like, she ain't never seen no character like that before.
Right. And also, baby. Yeah, my brother drives the bus and the stories he be having.
Best people watching
ever.
So it's summertime. So you want some good fruit in your system.
Well,
Westerville, what's today? Today's the
28th.
Today's 28th.
I'm thinking of today's Friday. Anyway, the 30th on Saturday, Westerville is having the Peach Truck Tour.
Nah.
You don't like peaches?
I don't like
you
peaches.
know where I like my peaches from.
These peaches are from Georgia.
No, I don't want no Georgia peach. I don't like peaches unless they in cobbler. But go ahead.
But yeah, they're from on June 30th.
You set a lot of people up for failure.
From 2 to 4 p.m.
Going there for cobbler.
No, just peaches. You can get. You can
I'll
get like
go
a
get me some
25-pound
Georgia
bag for like $40, and then some other deals. It's not like a peach where you go get peach cobbler, peach pies. No, if you like peaches, go get you some peaches.
And them is Georgia
good,
peaches.
fresh peaches. Yes, in Westerville.
Man,
Saturday.
I love me some Georgia
At
peaches.
1220 County Line Road in Westerville. That's the Next Level Fitness and Training. Have you heard of that place?
I have.
There you go.
I know. I'm just still focused on like the peaches, and you said peach cobbler. When you're in the fitness,
Well, go get you a whole bunch of peaches and then make a peach cobbler.
See, there's only one person that makes the right peach
Take
cobbler.
them to her.
And I can't go to heaven.
Oh, okay.
So
one day.
I understand that.
right, I've tried to.
That's cinnamon rolls for me.
You make you don't even want no more. Probably like I ain't even
because
gonna
no
try.
one's
Nobody
gonna make it
else's.
right. She never measured anything, and it turned out right.
Oh, that's
and
the best.
Man.
That'd be
What else you
grandma.
got?
Also, got the Food and Wine Festival this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get you some good food and drink you some good wine.
I think
I think it's a little hot for that, but I don't drink wine anyway. But that's this weekend. It runs from June 29th to 30th. So this is the 29th and 30th, and that's at Patel Riverfront Park, 25 Marconi Boulevard, downtown.
Yep, downtown.
Also, tomorrow, the 29th, they have down there in the Columbus Commons, 160 South High Street, they have free movie night, a classic, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay, the good one or the one with Johnny Depp?
The old
one.
The
good
classic.
one. The classic
give
one.
you nightmares if you watch it the right
Really?
way.
Yeah.
He said the right way. I
The
can't.
right
What's
way.
the right way?
No, because Willy Wonka was meant to blow your mind. I mean, the one that came out with Johnny Depp was all right, but the original one, comparing the two, is like comparing a Cavalier to a good Cadillac.
This is true.
I agree.
This is true.
I wouldn't say nightmares.
8:15 to 9:45. Take your kids out to watch a
A whole bunch
classic.
of midgets and a whole bunch of people just around you, all synced up together, knowing the song before it happens.
You chew bubble gum
That
and
ain't-
you turn into a purple.
That ain't weird to you.
Okay, I get it. I get
I don't know. I dreamed of a
I
lot
like
of
to scare
chocolate
my
after
kids.
that.
I can't with you. Not me, because mine want to be in my bed, and I rebuke that in the
Well,
name of
mine
Jesus.
ain't here anyway, but you know. And also June 30th, right here on the north side, Linden Community Center, they're having Cap City Nights, free community celebration. The live music, free food, DJ, inflatables, photo booth, art activities. Take your kids out for a
Inflatables?
free
What
night.
kind of inflatables?
You're supposed to jump on them. That
The
doesn't
jumpy
help out for
bouncy
your
house.
content.
Oh, okay.
You
know, my
pull your
mind.
mind out the
Talking about for kids now.
different inflatable.
Remember, I do women and kids. Remember?
Shoot, inflatable for a woman. Shit. I'm just saying.
You might not want to say
So
that.
that's at 1254 Briarwood Avenue, and that's from 6 to 10 p.m.
It's nasty.
Okay.
June 30th. So take your kids out for a free night and have some fun. And that's all I have for right now.
That's all you got.
Misha, what you got going on for the grown folk around the city?
Well, let's see. Well, you took one of mine.
What, the Food and Wine
The
Festival?
Food and Wine Festival. You know, I seen the wine. I'm there.
When I see wine, I think of moms. Moms love wine.
Well, I do
I
have
don't,
actually
but
something
generally.
that would be more up your alley. For those who are pregnant, expectant mothers, or who have babies under 1 year old, they're having a free community baby shower at First Church of God on 3480 Refugee Road.
Oh,
That's on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you know someone expecting, everybody can use a little help, and it's free.
Is the radio gonna be there this time?
It doesn't say.
Sweet.
It just
Good
says
night.
that it's just the community baby shower. All
Maybe coming
pregnant,
out with some stuff.
all pregnant women bring their families, and families with babies under 1 year old are invited. They're going to learn about programs. They're also going to celebrate, of course, their pregnancy and baby. They're going to have resources available, play games, refreshments, win doors and prizes, all that fun stuff. So yeah, you can RSVP at the link, the email. FCOG Celebrate 1CG at gmail.com. I'll share that on the Curvilinear Radio page for anyone interested. And then let's see. I don't know if anyone knows this artist. My brother got me hit to him. He's actually kind of dope. He's an artist named Doobie. He will be at the Alrosa Villa June 30th. Doobie's Faithfully Faded tour. This is going to be Saturday. It starts at 7. It says from 7 to 11, so it'll be kind of an early concert for most folk. And let's see what else is going on. It is Red, White, and Boom Week.
It sure is.
Red, White, and Boom is Tuesday for the city of Columbus. All other cities, you will need to get your own stuff. All I'm going to say is this, for all of us, since it's back to this year again, please go get blanks for you idiots that's going to stand outside and shoot gun in the air. That's all I'm saying. I don't do Red, White, and Boom. Yeah, we're 4th of July, yeah.
Shoot guns in the air?
Yes.
I only do that on New Year's.
Some do it only on New Year's. Some do it 4th of July because of the fireworks. And, you know,
just doing too much.
If you're going to do fireworks, do it in a designated area.
Don't let your kids
Don't let your kids set off the damn fireworks, please.
Don't point them at nobody.
Don't walk around playing with dynamite. You know, you just hear the stories and it's like, really? And then you see the stupid videos, you know. Certain shows got taken off TV for a reason. Don't go try and repeat them. Just saying. That's what I figured that. I was like, Jackass. Please don't try to repeat nothing they did on Jackass. For next Thursday, for anyone interested, for all you food truck lovers, Food Truck Food Court at Columbus Commons will be Thursday next week, July 5th from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m.
I'm taking the day.
Sorry,
off.
I'm just letting you know.
This
is a recurring event.
He said, I'm blocking my schedule.
It is a recurring event, though. So they're going to be here for a while. Looks like they're going to be here. It's every Thursday, 11 to 2. They're going to be here till October 25th.
And the comments be bumping. Y'all understand?
So if you're ever off on a Thursday from 11 to 2, you could go down to the Columbus Commons and check out some of the food trucks.
Well, all right, then.
So, yeah.
What you want to bet? I literally just sat here and blocked my day out till 4 o'clock.
Must be nice.
See what happens when you're independent.
And I got one thing. Midwest Ravens, we're still accepting all 4 to 13 year olds come out to Beechcroft High School Monday through Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Cheerleaders and football players. Come on out, bring your kids out, get some extracurricular activities in their life.
Boom. Anything else?
Tomorrow, Montana 300, another local artist, Alrosa Villa, tomorrow from 7 p.m. till midnight. Also First Degree Entertainment, special guest hosted by City News. So that's another
City
thing.
News.
But that's it. That's all I got. Yeah, that's exactly right. So.
Yay! So it's round table time.
You're not gonna let me announce my stuff?
No.
Remember that, Mary.
Second, I go ahead.
Just give a shout out to all my fellow dance members for the 6th annual Zumba and Hip Hop Extravaganza. This is going to be our last dance. We got, Aaron's running that, right? You know Aaron.
I know who he is.
Aaron.
Got my friends. I'm going to have Katie up there. David Lee is a phenomenal dancer. Ade, who owns Rhythm Music. Ryan and Jen J. Flo, who have made a special announcement via Facebook. I won't let anybody in there, but, there's a song about it. Involves him liking it in rings. So, congratulations to that. Always want to bring that up because that's love. If you ever see those two, I want to give a special shout out to them. If they're listening, if they're not, if, just speaking into existence, what they have is a beautiful love thing. So they really balance each other. So I'll give them that. But yeah, July 28, 2018, we are doing it. It's a 2-hour dance session. I expect to see you there, Mary.
You?
You said when is this?
When?
July 28, 2018.
At the fair.
July what?
Is that the fair?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be there. That's the fair. We're gonna be there.
Right, so
we're gonna have a table and everything.
Help me you don't dance.
You won't be?
I'm going to dance.
I will shave your head. Anywho.
It's already shaved.
I'm going out of town.
Chill on
Anywho, I also want to give just speaking to existence, Lord's working on me in a phenomenal way. I just got a promotion at my job.
Awesome. Congratulations.
And we're still transitioning that because it's one of those adult things. Like you were talking about maturity earlier, to where how I was busy before, I'll be just as busy, but just a different aspect, because this gives me more time for Queen, and it still gives me time to live, because I had to make some choices on that, but nevertheless, the promotion really worked out.
Good.
And we're still at church-wise, we're collecting dollars for Ndola. Still doing the whole little competition between the boys versus the girls, and little girls are still looking forward to trying to gather their money so they can dye my hair pink.
Yeah, I forgot to donate, as a matter of fact.
Right, I'm very glad for that.
I'm gonna do that this week. Thanks for reminding me.
But yeah,
and I just got paid.
We're getting ready to have our Awana program start back up. That's Approved Workmen Are Not Ashamed. So if you want to come have your kid registered at the Vineyard Columbus, there's a website that's getting ready to go up for that. To where every Tuesday I'll be leading up. We'll teach kids about the Bible, how they can apply it to life. There's games, there's prizes, there's lessons, and most importantly, there's love.
And when is that again?
That is Awana. That's going to be coming up shortly. I've actually got a meeting that I've got to be working on that. So that's my Friday evening, well after in the Friday evening. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that and try to help the kids out.
I'll bring mine.
Yay!
I'll bring mine.
All right. How old are they?
Well, I only got one here right now. He's 14.
14.
But I got a 9 and 5-year-old.
Yeah, the 9 and the 5-year-old. I think we go. I'm sorry, I should have said this earlier. We go all the way up to 6th grade. But your 14-year-old might be able to come watch and be like one of our leaders one day.
He will love it.
Yay!
And then I can just backhand him. It's like, I know your mom. She said it's okay.
Right. Exactly.
So it's round table time. It's round table time, and then we got to get up out of here. Anything else you got to shout out before we move on?
Nah, Mary.
You sure?
Now, anyway.
You sure?
Positive.
I hate you. No, it's round table time. 3 things about yourself that you love. So.
No pressure, Misha.
So, about myself, I'll go first. I like my sense of style.
Okay.
I'm loving the confidence that I am developing over time. And something physical about myself that I love. I love my eyes. I love the shape of my eyes. That's what I love about myself. Neat. Those 3 things.
Okay. I love the fact that I'm finally getting the hang of this damn job, that I'd be there a year September, and I'm like, I'm just now getting this hard shit. And
yay!
I love the fact that I bounce back pretty easily from pretty much anything. It's like I don't hold grudges. I try not to be mad. I try to just, stay positive, and I bounce back. And physically, I love the texture of my skin.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a good one. I told you I ran out. You thought I was bullshitting?
Okay. Your skin tone?
Oh, of course I love my skin tone.
Okay, that's something you can.
Why you always gotta help her?
I know, she get on my nerves.
I told her I ran out. Y'all thought I was fucking playing.
Your skin tone is beautiful.
I love my attitude.
You dark ray of sunshine.
Dark ray of sunshine.
I don't know what you want me to say, Mary.
All right, let's see. Oh, fuck. You only got to think of one now.
I do.
We gave you 2.
What?
Come with it. Just come with it.
So what I need to find some non-physical.
We already did something physical. We said your skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be physical if you want to be physical.
If you want, you can. You already said your personality. So give out another.
Talk you into this.
I know. Like,
I mean, I thought we were gonna run out after a while. Let's see. Shit. I love my honesty.
There you go. Yay! That's so hard.
David J, what you love?
I love my fitness family at Lifetime Easton.
That is not you.
I said I love my fitness family.
You're not doing this right.
Well, you got to hear me out.
You are not doing this right, but go ahead.
Well, I wouldn't be such a great instructor, and I love my ability to instruct if
there
I didn't have
go.
a fitness family. This is why you need to let me finish.
No, start off that way.
Nice.
Thank you.
I love my eyes.
I said I love the shape of my eyes. Right. Thank you.
So I love my ability to teach because my fitness family tells me that I'm able to do it great. And they actually supported me in the decision I made to move forward with what I'm doing with my career. So that's one thing. I like to give a nice I like to give a shout out to, and I love the ability that I have to be able to kind of help other people be better. Like, we have our Curve the Runway thing coming up. I'm saying that wrong, aren't I?
So wrong.
Correct me, then, Misha.
What, Art of Curves? It's
Art of Curves.
Still Curve the Runway. So you're not wrong.
Right. So same word. But Art of Curves, been able to help out a lot of my friends actually improve their walk, just build confidence in them. Last night we walked in front of Cinnabon in Easton because I wanted to let them know that it was like the most legit fun thing that I've done in a very long time. Granted, I was still the instructor, but
if you don't speed this up, you only supposed to name 3.
Take my good time.
I will
all right.
mute your mic.
Love my ability to instruct. I love my friends that have to make me a better person, and I just love the fact that what God's doing in my life.
Amen.
Yeah.
You do not know how to play this game, but go ahead.
You play a game.
I love my job.
That's not about you. What about you?
Seriously, it's a
Wait a minute. Because y'all just parked on me and you wonder why the hell I ran out. Go ahead.
Exactly. Your talent. Okay. That's how you word it. Not your actual talent.
Okay.
I hate you.
I love my trade. I love my talent. I love my my freedom and everything that comes with my career. I love the father that I have become, and that was kind of unexpected.
We need more like that in the world.
I feel like I am the dad that I always wanted, and that's a nice feeling. And physically, I mean, shit, I'm handsome.
I know that's right.
Bad looking nigga. But not physically. You know what? I'll say physically, I love that my whole little tattoo thing is finally starting to come together. I'll say that. My little ink and artwork, and just knowing what I've wanted for like 20 years, and finally finding artists and everything that can do it here in the city. That's dope. So,
good. Man. See, was that hard? See, David, you see how he paid attention to the rules.
You still said he was wrong the first thing.
But he corrected it and he fixed it. You, on the other hand, just kept going. Anyways.
This is what happens when you're not a guest anymore.
You're not allowed to so I want to thank you guys for coming. We so appreciate you guys. Hopefully y'all will come back.
Anytime.
Because we would love to have you guys again. Anytime. David, you already know. You just say come. Be like, okay, I'll put you on the calendar.
Nowadays he's requesting. I want to
right. Come. Sure. Love it.
Come on.
We love it though.
Go ahead and say it again. You love it when I come. Go ahead and say it.
I hate you. No. Don't say it. So we are going to move on. I want to say if you want to be a guest, please email Curvilinear Radio at gmail.com. Send us a bio or a topic. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to be a rapper. You don't have to be. If you have something legitimate to talk about and you want to get off your chest, by all means, we welcome you. This is what this platform is for. If you have music as well, please feel free to email it to me. Do not email me a link. Please, because I can't play it. I'm just telling you now. MP3 format only.
And it better be good, because I delete it before she listens to it if it's bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just telling you. I just needed to have some kind of substance. Don't send me nothing that doesn't have substance.
Hell, that last song skipped through. I'm trying to crack some time because I ain't been checking no emails. Just gonna be honest.
I just want y'all to know we are here. We love our community. We love to uplift, and that is what this platform is for. And we love our local artists. So if you have something going on, a show in as well as a community, if you have a business, you want to promote anything going on within the community, please feel free to email us or send it to us on Facebook or even tag us in what you're promoting. And if it's something that we want to support, we will always share it on our platform. So I just want to say again, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
And thank you guys for calling in and listening in. Lust and love is definitely something that can be rocky.
Yes.
So
and thank you to our 5 viewers on YouTube that stuck with us live all the way to the end.
Ain't that good? God is good. Y'all really good. We love y'all. But y'all tuning in with us. I want to say that. I want to say thank you for our audience, period. Because we have people that listen to our show all over.
We appreciate you.
I appreciate that. That's something that we are so thankful for, because listen, there's some, people that don't even want to watch, and we got people that are listening to us and that aren't just in Ohio.
And we do listen to your feedback.
And we do listen to your feedback. If you feel like you want to direct us or you got something that you want to say, please, by all means, you can email us as well, or put it in our inbox. We always want to grow and we want to do better. Listen, because some things just ain't fixable. Okay, that's just me. So we're gonna move on. Thank y'all again. Next week we will be here same time, and we are going to go out with Isoja again, because that is just like one of my favorite.
He the king.
I just love him so much.
He did a great job
and he did a phenomenal job at Confess. I was rushing to see him. I was so mad. I was like, listen, if I miss Isoja, I'm going to be pissed off. Okay, like I was rushing, like parking. I kept texting her, like, did I miss him yet? Did he go on yet? Like, for real, don't play.
I think I hear him.
I said, I think I hear him. I'm like, oh. She was like, no, that wasn't him. I'm rushing, but listen, this is Isoja, the wordsmith. Here we go.
No longer giving life to the oppressors. I'm young, wild, and reckless. My mental all the dangerous like a Uzi. With a double clip, working for us, got big cross country, running rampant in my nights like no one see she nice, right? Never duplicated souls, bars locked and low. I did it, I done it. I'm ordering off better bars, I'm classic. Hold me the smell of God, just hold me, just that dope. Put them see you poetic. One time for the intro, let go.
It's time we rise above doubt already. Went through a drought, now they back to counting me out already. No, it's nothing but greatness. People about to witness. Was neck deep in the trenches, but now it's back to business. See, I'm mocking the culture. It's like a bird flip. They close the door when I pitch lyrical. Watch the curve shift. See, I've been working while they sleeping. I'm the third shift. Emerge cannibal with syllable, flammable words spit. Serve with proof of thought, bust melon. Bob melon, hard body, intelligent, hella melanin. Never settling for that whackness. They let them peddling. Game fumble when they let that mumble rap settle in. Now it's a rebellion. Put them on my purge list. Check my credentials. It's essential that I'm intentional. Presence not coincidental. You'll go with an instrumental. Back window. Call the back signal for the wordsmith. Hold up. But they said Soja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614. My city off top. Want a wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said so.